You'll one day you might know that when you become a popular streamer that streams in lots of places.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What is this video I got downloaded? I don't even know what the fuck this is. I can't play it.
What?
I can't play it because I don't know what it is. Good morning, everybody. It is your favorite fat fucks who hate the fucking USA, except for one of us. I love America. And we're going to spread our communist sauce all over you. And we're going to start off by saying, can we get a collective fuck Billy the Fridge? Holy shit, did he shit the bed this weekend. And a guy of his size, you can't just shit the bed and expect to wipe it cleanly, okay? Unless he gets a fucking hand job from a nurse issued to him by the fucking state, he is a stinky boy to this day. That man, there's no way he can reach from taint to crack end. I guarantee you.
Why would a nurse giving him a hand job fix any of that?
Not a dick hand job, a fuck the butthole hand job. Like I can scoop the poop out the loop for you hand job. I've been a fat guy myself. All right, I at one point was like a 500-pound man.
I hadn't noticed. I don't see fat.
You don't see fat? Well, you taste it, obviously. Anyways, I've been a fat guy myself, 500 pounds, right? I had struggled taking shits and cleaning myself properly in public. There's just no way.
You need days.
A public bathroom was the pitfall trap in any Mario game for me. All right, it was the little noise that Italian makes.
You wake up in a good mood. Jesus Christ!
I love waking up in a good mood. This is so fucking nice. Anyways, here we are, boys and girls. My camera's not on. Oh, my camera's not even on. It's not even plugged in. What the fuck am I doing? Here we go. Is that it? That's not it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Got me. Here's what I got to say. TechProtect has come out to play. I am tired of bully the fucking. What's this? Like, is there a? There's a
bully the fudge.
What's minge mean? Is that pussy?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Bully the minge out here.
Yeah. I learned that from Nightmare. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's a British thing.
This guy had a terrible fucking weekend. He tried to sympathy bait his entire community. Being like, oh, they only attack me. On Friday, he's like, they attack me. Oh my God, maybe I'll just quit. Oh, I'll get out of here. Jeez. And guess what? He put in the Discord on Saturday. He said, I quit. And everyone's like, good. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus, finally. No one gave a fuck, Billy. They were like, fuck, dude. Do I finally get a show where they talk about the other shows instead of Tommy C is so obsessed with me for the past 8 years. I do this YouTube voice because that's all I have.
You hit on something really good there. I think that's what the LCU needs, is a show that talks about the other shows.
Yeah, you know what? Cafe does a great job doing that. But Ray Wine has lost it. You know why? Because Billy the Fridge is at the helm, and the only helm he's at is the one that fucking can scoop as much fucking food from the Viking themed restaurant that fat fuck visited for his super jumbo combo. Billy, you dumb, lazy fuck. Holy shit. I can't believe you thought it was a good idea in our current America to try and sympathy bait I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna quit. Oh,
works for everybody. Why can't it work for me?
Yeah. And then he frames it as like, you know what it is? I'm just tired of working with these people. They're mean.
These people?
He said.
What do you mean by these people?
That's funny. But he's like, they're mean. Oh my God, guys. The people here are so mean. I can't work with these people. You were a battle rapper using fucking slurs and as the pejoratives, and you're like, how dare I have to condemn? Oh no, don't say the bad word on my show. I've only been doing that on the internet for fucking 10 years before coming to the LCU. Wow, fucking loser. Oh my God. Talk about having your morality come from your ball sack and then having the smallest ball sack. Can we get an amen? Can I get an amen? There's no morality to fit in there. Holy shit.
We cannot get an amen, but we can get money. Thank you, Paulie D. He says, finally get to enjoy a full Crip stream. Best show. You goddamn right, Paulie D. We love you. with all our hearts and souls, you'll so-and-so. Thank you, buddy. And then he also drops another one. Paulie D says, I personally enjoy Jaffe. Wink. He makes me crack up. You goddamn right. And maybe on today's episode, I'll get to say more than 4 or 5 words. Uh-oh, here it comes. Here it comes. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing a movie wheel.
We're doing the movie wheel.
Let's give you a reminder from time to time. Every $10, we're going to watch a movie once we get the wheel filled this coming weekend. Right now we have Falling Down, and we have that Emma Stone movie called Beluga.
That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. We're going back.
And then
Billy!
Age of Disclosure.
No, it's too much.
Please,
I promise it's too much.
Dude,
It's too
shut
much.
the fuck up. We're trying to get people to raise money.
It's too much time spent on this thing.
We're trying to get people to raise money for your bariatric surgery. Would you just fucking settle?
I don't know what a bariatric surgery is.
That means you won't be
There's a
fat
bariatric
anymore.
C, right?
What does that say? Oh, we need to talk about Kevin, Age of Disclosure, Falling Down, and Baby Beluga, where Emma Stone plays the alien supposed
Baric Strait?
Begonia.
Am I thinking that right?
I don't know.
Or Mother Russia gets his food
Paulie D! Hey, Paulie D coming back through. TechProtect looks like he could get me in Discord. I don't even know what that means, Paulie D, but we appreciate the support. Thanks, buddy.
I'm a Discord mod.
He forgot to say to masturbate after the get me.
Is he a Discord mod, Paulie D?
No, me.
No. You're calling TechProtect the Discord mod. Like, he gives the aura of a Discord mod.
I think the Discord mods are so stupid, by the way. Not all of them, of course.
Yeah.
But they act like they act like they're ICE agents, or they really think this is a big fucking deal job.
Speaking of which,
and it's just like, oh, shut up, motherfucker. I'm a Discord agent, and I've been told by Lord Keemstar that even though you're a host, these are my laws that I can shut up and get a job and actually get some fucking, power in your life, you fucking wife beater. Anyway, continue, Tech.
Billy the Fridge. Oh my God. Can we just continue? How fucking useless of a motherfucker this guy has been for the past fucking, 50 years, this old fucking hag. Have you seen his face? He's like that one Spartan that could, but couldn't. You know, the one that abandoned
the
them.
Deformed one?
Yeah, the deformed one. Yeah, he looks like... What's that one movie, Jaffe, where the blind girl falls in love with the fucking super ugly guy and she has to touch his face and he has a meteor for a forehead?
That's Diary of Anne Frank.
No, it's a different one. It's a different one.
Oh, Mask.
Yeah, that's the one. She's like, you're so beautiful. It's like I'm touching the side of a fucking building. Holy shit.
Like a brick wall.
Billy looks like one of the kids that died during the fucking the golden ticket event at the Willy Wonka factory. But before they could save him, we were going to teach you a lesson about healthcare or something, Billy the Fridge, but you escaped. And so we couldn't reverse the blueberry effect.
Now it's too late.
Yeah, he was mid-blueberrification from Willy Wonka.
Jesus Christ.
That inflated little flatulent fuck. Oh my God. No one should be using the word gunt without saying Billy, like whispered after.
Oh my God. Come on. Tech looks like Eugene Levy from American Pie. Oh, Eugene Levy's fucking hilarious. I love that guy. Thank you, Paulie, for that really generous super chat.
I am.
Also,
yeah.
As a reminder, it is $10 to put the movie that you want us to watch
on the wheel.
Once this is full. On the wheel. And then we'll spin it and we'll see what we're actually going to watch on a Thursday. Is that what we agreed on?
No, a weekend, right? I think.
One day.
Oh, is it a weekend? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Monday? Wait, hold on. What day is it?
One day.
What do you do? Okay. What do you do when somebody you hate in the chat makes a funny comment? Do you read it because the show should
laugh?
Yeah,
you read it and laugh.
Rocky Dennis is rolling in his
that's a good one.
Coffin as we speak.
That's a pretty good one.
Paulie D! Cash cow!
Thank you, buddy. What cash cow, buddy? I don't know what that is. Cash cow.
So it's $10 a month. So that counts.
Hey, that's a movie. Put a movie up there, Paulie D.
Paulie D, give us a movie. We'll write it down right here.
Thank you so much for that generous support, Paulie D, all day long and on the show in general. We appreciate that, good sir.
Billy
what do you want to put up on the wheel?
Billy the Fridge is so... Hold on. Can we we're doing for the first part of the show.
Ken and I made a deal this weekend, and he told me about the Billy the Fridge. Let's just get to it. He told me about the Billy the Fridge stuff, and I was like, you know what? That is interesting. We should at least talk a little bit about that if the audience is interested. and we should talk about the specifics. But all you want to do is this like D-rate.
I'm going in. I'm going in again. It's happening. Okay, ready? Billy the Fridge is
one's
so
in
fucking...
the chat if you want the whole show to be basic.
He's muted. Billy the Fridge is so fucking fat. If he showed up to a restaurant and it was fucking empty, they'd still put him on a wait list. That's how fucking heavy that motherfucker is, okay? Billy the fucking weight is what he is. Holy shit. And he wouldn't even make a good paperweight. If he sat on your papers on your desk to make sure they don't blow away, they leave shit stains on it because he can't wipe his ass because he's that fat. You're that fat.
What is Shot Caller?
It's a movie.
About what?
Calling shots.
I never heard about it. Okay.
Tommy C.
Who's in here?
Welcome into LolCow.
Hey, that's Tommy C's icon. I didn't know who he was at first.
I want to know what your problem with Billy the Fridge is. I have no idea.
Oh, here we go.
Is he too low on my end, or we can hear Tommy C?
He's talking through his gaming headset, so it's.
I don't have a normal mic, and I was listening, so I do apologize.
But people can hear him though. Okay.
You guys.
Yeah, we can hear
him.
Hear me? Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
I just probably sound.
You're good. You're good.
I probably don't sound like I normally sound, Jaffe. I apologize. I was doing stuff.
No, I don't care.
But I want to know why you hate Billy.
Okay.
I know you might have told me, but I was just like, "What's your?" I think you have more vitriol than I do.
Here we go.
Billy the Fridge, all right, was a friend of the show, right, of the family, the Jaffe Accord, we would call it, since we started working here in February, right? Very, very cordial. He would talk to us and give us advice on streaming on the LCU and what dramas are like they will take.
He came to a haunted hotel.
Yeah, but he screwed us over during the haunted hotel because his bitch ass can't handle eating vegetables without dying of some IBS fucking illness, right? So he fucking shorted us on showing up to the haunted hotel event. He's like, yeah, I'll eat food for free and then I'll fuck off and crap myself in a fucking hotel room that accommodates the large and in charge. That was like one. But then afterwards, every time he like would obviously fuck up on one of his shows or the audience wouldn't like take to him, you know, behind the scenes, I'm like, oh, Billy, I think this is like what's going on. He's like, do you think I give a fuck about your opinion, TechProtect? Not really, okay? He's like, I don't care what you're gonna say. If Jaffe had told me that's a different story. And in the rooms, I don't know if you went in the LC during this time.
It's like it told Mr. Beast how to get views or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the perspective he has. It's like, I'm this big macho man, fucking YouTube legend star. Tech, did you not heard I made a rap song that went semi-viral, like a small infection in Seattle, on YouTube 15 years ago? Oh wow! I listened to all his music. It fucking sucks. All his music is terrible. There's not a good fucking song out there.
No, there is. It's called Flame Emoji, but he only raps like one verse and the whole thing.
Well, yeah, because the other guy is the good part of that song. I know what song you're talking about. But no,
it's a good
Billy the Fridge has no music that would make the top 10,000 list in the USA.
All right. No, I was trying to get away from it. That's why I came
no.
Oh, I didn't even know who was here. I don't even know what the conversation.
Talking you?
What's up, GameStar?
I was going to say, if you guys want to do extra time, Rain's not going to go live, so it's up to you. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can.
Okay, Reapers is after us.
Shit.
Yeah, Reapers and Rain switched. So you can. Reapers.
Okay, starting tomorrow there will be extra time. There's a new schedule. Sorry, I got confused. You're right.
All right.
No worries.
I thought he was gonna come in and say, "All right, you gotta like cool with the Billy."
No, I'm not cool. There's no way. Here's a thing that you don't get, Tommy C. You can't just cool it on Billy the Fridge. A grease fire is hard to stop, and that motherfucker has the supply of grease for the world. Holy shit! Look, what I've been saying is, Billy, I would congratulate this motherfucker all the time. Hey, you're doing a great show. Hey, you're entertaining. You're keeping the audience. Blah blah. What great numbers and shit.
He's like, I know.
He's like, I know. That's me, obviously.
What he said? Is that what he said? Really?
That's how he acted with me
that
for
should be surprising,
months.
Tommy.
For
that
months.
should be surprising.
And then lately,
I was cordial to him. I didn't know him that well. He came in. And
Maybe just like talent recognizes talent.
I don't know if that's like
okay, but talent recognizes talent because I think Billy's real talented. I think Tommy C's real talented, and I think I'm real talented. And in that, I don't. He's always been nice to me. Maybe he listens to Tech and says, "Well, like you said, it's like the Mr. Beast line is great." He's like, who the fuck is this guy?
No,
it's like once you have like a level of clout. Yeah, it's like once you have like a level of clout, he's like, all right, I'll respect you. Other than that, you're below me. You're below me.
He's like a hidden fan of Jaffe.
I don't think I'm that talented, by the way. I think it's got a big.
Well, okay. We have to be real careful in the world of the LCU. People use the word talent.
Fucking Einstein.
Right. Talent and entertainers.
Yeah.
Sure. If you and me and Billy were trying to go out into the real world and do this, we would struggle maybe. But so I think here, when the talent is, you've seen what it is.
Where the beef got really bad was when the Xylee Billy fucking drama popped off, right? Mm-hmm. I had been very friendly with Xylee. I'd been very friendly with Billy. I had known everything happened in the background. This story about like Rastov was the one like trying to get in between this, and Billy going, "That's not true." Yes, it was fucking true. I'm sorry. The backroom fucking conversations that happened for 4 hours in a live on air room after the fucking show had ended with Billy, Xylee, and Rastov happened often because those two were like a married couple that never fucked. Well, Billy doesn't have a fucking cock to fuck with, but still, like it would happen, and Rastov would kind of negotiate. He would guide the penis into the Xylee poochie, right, and be like, "Now we made contact. We're doing it."
Right, your dick would have to be like if you're Billy the Fridge and women got with him and were like, "Fuck, that's a big dick." It would have. Imagine how humongous it would have to be to counter.
Speaking about humongous dick, drama alert for $5 says Rastov 100%. Thanks, you cheap fuck. What the fuck you mean $5? I've seen you donate 100 members to a show to make a comment. Thank you, Keemstar. Appreciate it. Anyways, so yeah, Billy's bitch ass fucking bumbling little boofus of an asshole. He was like for sure in the wrong for a lot of his shit, right? Xylee did a lot of the heavy lifting, and around that motherfucker, that's like forklift level lifting, certified. You need like a construction level forklift for that motherfucker. He can't pee without doing a fucking pull up. You know that? Like he has to put. I used to be 500 pounds, and now I'm 300. Okay.
Okay.
I'm still fat, but I'm losing weight.
Go up, King.
This motherfucker said I quit carbs and I lost 45 pounds in a month. No, you didn't. You're just stepping on the scale sideways with your flat foot, motherfucking hanging off the edge like the Chernobyl fucking accident looking thing. You know that one picture, the elephant's foot? That's what Billy has. He has two Chernobyl elephant feet. That motherfucking gun figure. Anyways.
Why do you hate him so much? Like what, it was just the arrogance that just added up over time?
When I did a little critique, because I watched your video originally when you first did the Billy critique, I followed up and I was like, here's my perspective. I am on a tiny show that gets 90 viewers at 1 a.m. Fuck it. I'll do a little thing. And then he tries to hop into my fucking stream and be like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. No one cares about your opinion, TechProtect. You're a useless piece of shit. No one wants to listen to you. And I was like, motherfucker, I'm streaming to 90 people and we're laughing. We're just having a good time. And you want to come in here with your fucking, I used to get 3,000 viewers on Rewind before I realized Azalea did all the work and I fucking failed. Ass. Right? And so I don't know if you remember this event.
I think you hate him more than me.
I do hate him more than you. I did this drinking stream, right?
I waited 8 years to fuck him over.
I couldn't wait 8 weeks. I did this fucking drinking stream, and then him and Rastov and Scooter were like, Tech, you're too fucking drunk. We're ending your show. And if you don't Billy was one of the people that said, you're going to lose your job, TechProtect. You're going to be fucking out of here. Fuck you. And Rastov was like, yeah, you won't work here next week if you don't end your stream. Right, and since then I've been like, "What the fuck? What am I actually dealing with here?"
So that was it. So you had one kind of crossing because I remember that was year during that. I thought it happened like years ago or some shit.
No, he just like
I didn't know that.
He took it onto himself. Like everyone realized, oh, you are too easily manipulated, or you try to manipulate so much that we can't trust you to be like the LCU president. So you got fucking removed before Trump did. # that's crazy. Yeah, and so this motherfucker is obviously like a bad leader in any fucking capacity, unless you're talking about leading a spoon to his mouth. And so, I was like, fuck this guy. Fuck him trying to fucking take advantage of his position here to fuck me over. Fuck him. And then he does stream after stream about me on Rewind. Like, they call me lazy. Because I had an episode called Billy is Lazy. And then next day, they call me lazy, and I'm useless, and I'm bad, and this. And then, I may or may not have sent a dick pic to like Lisi, the thick twerking bitch, and Smooch, the girl that has like inflated lips, because they got me drunk and they were like, "Show me your penis," and I was like, "I got that favorited. Hold on." And then he does a whole episode about Jack is a fucking sex pest. He's so gross.
I did this bit with because you never get Jaffe. You're never gonna believe this.
What's that?
You're never gonna believe what I'm about to tell you. Hang on.
Oh, good. Something interesting, please. Yes,
You okay? Are you sitting down? You got
I'm sitting down.
All
Yes.
right. Listen. Batgirl's father abandoned her.
Oh.
Surprised?
I don't know her that well. I'll be honest with you. Where my ears perked up over the weekend is when Tech was talking about Billy saying shit about Batgirl. That was like, dude, that doesn't seem cool.
You didn't tell her the news. That's why that joke didn't land. You
No,
didn't tell her
he knows the news. He's just a,
Yeah, the piece.
Yeah, I mean the fact that Billy revealed what her sex work kind of name was and all that stuff, and I'm like, first off, so what? I mean, not so what for Batgirl, but it's like, why would it's like what a and again, I've always gotten along with Billy, right? So I'm surprised at this kind of mean streak because I'm like, I don't see any shame in sex work, but there's a lot of people that do, sadly.
He doesn't either.
I know.
Either. That's what he says. Yeah. So.
But then Tech put up this thing over the weekend with Zay, who I also like, in front of a bunch of basketball players, and I'm like, I don't get that, right? And so,
did you see this? Did you see this, Tommy, or no?
No, let me see.
Here, I'll show my screen. Because I was like, oh, I guess it's fair game. I guess we're just fair game right now. So
yeah, I don't get any of this other than the fact that honestly that Billy would do that was bothersome to me. I didn't like that I heard that about Billy. But what about Batgirl's dad? I mean, I'm not surprised that know.
All right, let me get back to it. Well, we do this bit, right? Because I mean, I think that I wouldn't say there's bitterness, but there's like a numbness there. So I do this bit where I talk like Elvis, and I say I'm her father, and so I ask her why she's dressed that way, and she needs to like I yell at her like like her dad told her to zip up her top and start acting up. But yeah, it's a bit. Well, he turns into that like that's creepy. Like I'm pretending like it's almost like a sex thing. Like I'm pretending to be her father.
Damn.
I'm doing a bit on like her jerk off dad. We're really making fun of her dad. That's like the whole thing. And she answers me like, but I mean, he'll tell anybody that's listening that it's like a sex thing or kind of suggest it. Like it's like.
Yeah.
Look, there's a lot. I won't tell you what my line is, but that's not it. And he kind of makes it seem like it's over the line.
I think it's kind of like what MAGA does, though, honestly. I think it's like they basically kind of reveal their own issues by projecting it onto their political opponents, right?
Here we go.
Because this universe is so quick to call people like me a creepy guy, right? Or you're a creepy guy because you're being Elvis and the dad and all this shit. And I'm just kind of like going, I'm not the one that is outing and shaming sex workers. I'm not the one that's, allegedly hitting women. Yeah. I'm not the,
I'm not the one drinking and driving.
Right, on and on and on. And so I think it is it pisses me off, honestly. And look, the worst thing I've ever said about Batgirl is back before she was working with you. I think she was on Cafe where she was teamed, I think it was Ken. I mean, Tech, now is the time for you to put out an insult that's funny, right? Because give me something about Ken being so boring.
Ken has an innie neck. I don't know if you know this. This is why he has the beard. It goes so far up like this because he's always up his wife's ass. Apparently that fat bitch's ass. All right, fuck you, Ken, you bitch. Sorry.
Right.
Tommy likes Ken. Tommy likes Ken.
I can't stand Ken, and I thought Batgirl with Ken was terrible. And I'm like, because she's, but with you, I think she's great.
Like the individual, you think because Ken, like the individual, you just didn't like the pairing. So I'm not like that.
Oh no, I don't like the pairing with Ken with anybody, but I think he is a guy ready to just sort of snap. He's an asshole.
That's not my take.
Do I have him wrong? Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
My take is like Tommy C is a host of Cafe. Is like finding the most charismatic motherfucker at a dive bar in Jersey, and you record that guy. Like that makes sense.
Thanks.
And Ken is the guy holding the camera that shouldn't be talking. He should just be shutting the fuck up.
I don't. Personality wise, I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna. You guys criticize his content or whatever.
Well, there's no right or wrong, right, Tommy? I mean, it's just whatever you like, you know.
You know what a lot of people do though. It's like, and I think I did this when I was a teenager. I don't like this artist, so I don't like this music. I don't like this show, so I hate the person, right? I mean, like I remember when I was a kid, like all the girls like New Kids on the Block, right? I'm only a couple years younger than you. and I hated fucking Donnie Wahlberg. Well, I hated Donnie Wahlberg. He talked like a black guy, and he had a lot of chicks. And I'm like, then I grew up, and I'm like, why do I hate Donnie Wahlberg?
What about Marky Mark?
I hated him too.
Marky Mark.
I hated him too.
You hated all Funky Bunch, or just Marky Mark?
I hated. I wish the Funky Bunch would have beat his wigger ass. That's what I hoped back then. Wow. Now I like. He's a pretty good actor. Off. You know?
I like the guy. He's a good actor.
Correct the letter, then, Grim.
But okay, but no, with Ken though about that, it honestly, Ken's thing to me is he seems like they're little tripwires with this guy. Like one of them was. And he'll go off on you, even though that's not what you're saying, right? So he accused Tech of
wanting to fuck him. Ken accused me of wanting to put my dick into his penis foreskin or something,
right? Or he accused me of making fun of his service because I basically made a crack about PTSD, and they're two very different things, right?
You can do both.
And I'm kind of like going, that's why I don't like Ken, because I don't really think that I can meet him on an honest level of communication. Like there's a lack of and I get it, man. I mean, I'm not even doing a bit here. Anybody that fights for the country in any way, unless they do things that they know are wrong, but I don't think that's Ken.
I doubt that. I knew
right.
I didn't put him on
right. I don't right. Anybody who fights for the country, though, you give them a lot of fucking leeway when they get back, because the shit that they've done and they've seen, I don't think I could do it, and so I understand that he might be a little more tightly wound than normal, or he might have his little places where you got to be careful. But there's also a point where it's just like, dude, get some fucking therapy at this point or something, because it's like nobody wants to fuck you, Ken, and nobody is making fun of your service.
Is he? All right, so this must be a Pacific incident or something like that.
Yeah. It's totally Okay.
Jaffe one time was like, "Oh, people should give Ken some slack. He probably might have PTSD. You don't know when he's gonna fucking like blow up." And that's it.
First of all, I don't. Ken strikes me as somebody that you'd really have to like push every last button for him to pop. First off, second off, I mean,
he only has 3 buttons.
Second off, he doesn't. As far as like the other thing you mentioned, like guys that like to kill people, maybe commit war crimes, they like talking about it. So he doesn't strike me as that type either.
Oh, I would never accuse him of that. No, we're talking about specific things where he.
I mean, I had a guy probably confess to murder. I mean, it could have proved it one way, like so casually to me. I was like, holy shit, and he thought I was going to be like, yeah. I'm like, no.
No, it's like, let me ask you this. What I don't know if, I know Tech got real upset because we couldn't just nosh about the goddamn LCU on Friday.
I don't know if that's what you're going to say.
But just because Tommy C's in Germany, I'd love to know what the German perspective is of what's happening, even if they're even paying attention in America with ICE.
Split in political lines, same as the States.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Only when you measure.
Hear this shit. Whenever you hear this shit, like all of Europe, it's all the left.
Yeah.
So it's like 90% of the time. And it's in some sense, I guess you're right, because there's usually more people on the left than the right. But yeah, it always goes down political lines every time.
Good God.
Yeah.
But they can only measure.
We're not any different. There's a big fucking myth that these people are smarter than us.
No, it's not that. I just assumed it might have been because, the Holocaust in Germany, they were like, oh, this is
I actually, that would piss them off.
Yeah.
Because it's regardless of what you think of Minnesota, I know it sounds, well, they did. I mean, Germans suffered under the Holocaust that were German and Aryan and all that other stuff because the economic policies, the fact that, they had people taken away and all, Germans were
the air pollution.
Wait, are you talking about before the Holocaust or after the Holocaust?
No. The Germans see them still a victim as Adolf Hitler. Obviously not as much as the Jews or people that are in the Holocaust.
Oh, I see. Okay. I understand.
But they do see themselves as a victim of
because I knew they went through economic hardship before Adolf's.
They also blame themselves.
I'm bothered nobody got my air pollution joke. But anyway, continue.
I'm sorry. I didn't get it. I'm still trying to figure it out. No, they don't usually see it that way.
The Jews in the ovens.
Because the ovens.
Because the dust. Yeah.
You know,
It does.
I'm
It's so deadpan.
never gonna believe I grew up in New Jersey, right? So I have a lot of Jewish friends.
Yeah.
I had a Jewish buddy who used to go and he would go on Christmas Eve, Catholic church, just to be a part of the party. We go midnight mass. You know, when I was a kid. But I've met one Jew here since I've been here. And somebody was visiting too,
Wow.
and the other one was visiting from Israel.
There is reason why, right?
Yeah.
That's-
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
And there's some the Jewish community in Dusseldorf, and that's about it.
Yeah,
They're like, I'm not coming back.
it's a very unique type of gentrification they did out there. Germany is very political, and the only difference about political issues in Germany versus the U.S. is, Americans be like, hey, there's this much to this or there's that much that. Germans, they only measure horizontally, because as soon as they start measuring vertically, and they have to go higher than this, it's over. They get
when I moved here,
I get the joke either, Tommy.
No, I didn't get that one either.
Well, if your hand's here, and it has to
It's
go
late in
higher,
Germany tech. Shut up.
higher than
All right, all right. Maybe I didn't get it, but it still sucked. How about that?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Thank you, Mason.
Here's the thing. I'm not in a goofy mood because I was trying to I feel like I can defend the Germans, to some extent. So I'm always kind of looking to let people at ease that it's just like a wonderful place. So I feel like I got to defend their honor. So I was paying close attention to what Jaffe says and trying to answer it as honestly.
No, I appreciate it because I do look at what's happening here and I'm just like, holy fuck, man. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about right now. I feel for Batgirl though. Let's go back to that. Let's whiplash back to that. Is she genuinely upset or not really? Like, I never know. I'm going to have to sort out
those kind of things.
Well, good for her.
Well, I remember Xylee called me this morning and she told me what happened with the pee and all that other stuff. And I was like, well, what's going on? Oh, and she's like, oh, you don't got to worry about it. I was like, why? Because Batgirl's already memeing about it. Apparently her and her husband just sat back and laughed the whole night. For real. I don't I was a little, and then I'm thinking oh, she's going to try to over own it, and it's going to come off as fake. Kind of like Billy does, Tommy C doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
But when I talk to her, when I talk to her, to answer your question, not at all. I mean,
good.
Her thing is, I'm responsible for putting this shit out. Somebody found it. Oh, fucking well. Seriously, I'm blown away by it.
More people were offended for her over the weekend than she was ever at all. Strangely enough, people from both your docket team, the Rewind docket team, had reached out to me and they're like, I can't fucking be in the LCU no more. I can't believe they're doing this shit. This is fucking unhinged. Billy's going. Yeah, they were like, I work with Cafe, or I work with Rewind, or I work on Reapers. And they're like, if Billy continues to do this shit, I'm fucking out of here. I can't believe he's going after someone not in the LCU. If we were gonna Billy, go ahead.
There's a political problem here because, first of all, I have a problem with it. With what she does. But I have a problem with it to the extent that my problem has nothing to do with politics. I have a problem to the extent that I don't like it, and it's her business, right? Mm-hmm. I don't have a problem with the extent where if other people want to bitch about it, that's fine. But here's the thing: Billy's Mr. Fucking Lefty. He was on Drunken Peasants for a year. He's Mr. Seattle. He kind of but as soon as he clobbers her to get at me, and It kind of
feels like a low blow, essentially.
Well, no, it just puts all it just shows you what a phony he is because he puts all his lefty.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's such an easy own for him that he's willing to go against his own morality to fucking get to that, right?
If he has any, that's kind of my.
Well, fair.
If he grew up in Arizona, I think he'd be a righty.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I'm getting.
Super chats. We will read them in a few minutes. We appreciate them. Thank you guys. Bye, baby. I love you.
And tell me when you want me to get out of here and do your
No. I like talking to you. I like your show a lot. Like I said earlier, I do think Billy's talented. I think you're talented. And I think I'm talented. I think everybody else in the show in this channel is rubbish. So it's nice to talk to you.
Your mom is great. Your mom is awesome.
He's pretty good, although he's on my shit list because he came into our show the other day. And then we started talking about good times and shit. And I'm like, oh, this guy's great. And then he's like, I'll be right back. And then he never came back. So I don't know if it's like our test and he just deemed us not cool enough to hang out with, or he saw our numbers and said, I'm not fucking spending any time with you motherfuckers. I see, right. There you go.
I'm only a few years younger than you, Jaffe. I watch all that shit.
I know. I love that there are some people here who actually get references that are valuable. Like
this
Dynamite.
Service for Tommy.
Yeah. But no, I think it's a real, my own personal thing aside, which is it pisses me off that this dumb fuck community on Discord continually comes at me for shit that they totally support for other people. Like I would just as well have them said, we're a bunch of hypocrites. We just don't like you, Jaffe. Just fundamentally, whatever it is. And I would say, all right, I respect that. I've met people like I didn't like Grimm when I first met him, and he didn't like me. Mm-hmm. I've gotten to like Grimm a pretty goddamn good deal since I've been talking to him. Yeah. But for a lot of people, I get it, and I wouldn't have a problem with that. But when they like to kind of put all this bullshit where it's like, oh, you're a creepy dude, and then they support all these other people, that pisses me off. But the other thing, though, when it comes to Billy it's like Billy, I don't have the history you guys have with the guy. I've always gotten along with the guy. But at the same time, if he's doing all these things, I don't know, maybe we do need LolCow therapy for like every, it's kind of like every episode is a different host. Because I'm like, Billy, you have your own bag of hammers, and it's a really fucking big bag that you're carrying around. And you're going to go after someone else, which she doesn't even have a problem with. She's not even ashamed of. And I'm like, what is that?
Another thing about me not being a fan of the Billy thing, which kind of relates to Jaffe, he really hit hard when we were arguing about Tech's only here because he's fucking Jaffe's daughter. Can you believe that Jaffe's daughter gets fucked by this guy? And I was like,
my daughter overheard it, and she came out and said, well, fucked.
Allegedly
air
fucked.
Okay. So I don't really know what that meant, but I'm just going to assume
we're like spore creatures. Okay, we're just like naked around each other, and that's how it works.
Or something is what I thought she was indicating.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, going after people associated to you that aren't really in the LCU is kind of just weird. Like, it'd be weird if Billy tried to find like videos of your wife, Tommy, and is like, look at the fucking lady that this guy has. Look at the fucking nose on this broad or some shit. It's like, why?
She should. I'm sure he would if he could.
Yeah.
So, I'm absolutely sure of it. Now that he'd have to have a picture of, he'd have to have a security camera in some accounting firm if he's going to see her. So I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah,
she stayed off the line for a reason.
Yeah, that's the cringe shit.
That's good. That's smart.
We're in our late 40s, both me and my wife. It's not like no one's going to be surprised that we're not the best looking couple in the street. You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, you look like that one dude that wears the red spandex in Street Fighter. The fucking
Zangief,
the Russian guy.
Zangief.
Is that the no? Is that Zangief? Fucking
Chester. That guy.
I hope you're not thinking Blanca.
No,
it's not Blanca.
It's Zangief.
Yeah, probably
the Russian guy.
He was in Wreck-It Ralph. Zangief.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it is Zangief then.
There you go.
Yeah. Drama Alert says hypocrisy is rampant everywhere online. Obviously.
Yeah, but we have to fucking nip it in the bud. We have to stop it. We have to call it out.
Or maybe
listen to this. Nick Solid is on fire today. He says, Jaffe, you stopped an innocent woman in a parking lot and got her license plate and backtraced it for her phone number. Yeah, I was 14, idiot.
That is a real story.
It's a real story, and she was my age. It wasn't a woman. I was 14 years old. I had been raised on rom-coms.
I learned that.
I assumed it would be romantic or something, and yeah, it's creepy in retrospect. I was 14, you fucking moron.
It makes it less creepy, of course.
Yeah. Of course it's less creepy.
I'll tell you something that gets me called a pedophile. Okay? Like I told you, I'm Gen X, right? So
me too.
This would have been a high five when I was a kid. All right. So when I was 16, I was fucking my boss, and she was just about to get out of college. So she's like 21, right? And I told this story once, and I started getting all these messages. You're a pedo. Well, she is, not me.
Yeah.
You're a pedo supporter. How dare you support the pedos?
It's enabler. You enable the pedos.
Yeah, you enabled her.
Come here. Hey, I want to show you something. My son is a huge gaming guy.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
I created Twisted Metal and God of War.
Okay.
Hello.
Cool?
Yeah.
A lot of us made it. It wasn't just one guy.
Yeah. He understands that. But you're a big part of the team.
What are you playing right now? I want to talk to him. What's he playing right now?
What are you playing right now? Tell him what you played. Actually, yeah, because I gotta. Yeah, we're coming up. Tell him what you played. Right now. What are you playing right now?
Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
And what's the game you beat just recently?
Stray,
the cat game.
Stray, the cat game. Yeah.
I'm not a big Fortnite guy. I like Fortnite, but there's a new mode in Fortnite called Fortnite Crown Jam, and it's like basketball with the beans from Fall Guy. It's awesome. I played it all last night with my kid. It's great.
That you got there's a new Fortnite game that you got to try. It's with like basketball, so we'll go check it out. We got to go
it's really
eat.
fun.
That's why he came down here.
All right.
But it's really nice seeing you all. You guys, I hope you have fun. Take care.
All right, thanks, man.
Everybody. Take
Have a
care,
good one, Tommy.
Peace.
Peace.
For a German, he's not half bad.
Well, he's from fucking Jersey. He's a Jersey.
I'm sorry.
Not a German.
Roll that back. What did you say?
I said for a
what?
German. A German. What do you think I said?
Why is it? You're making it sound like by default Germans are bad.
Well,
Yeah.
You're like, we're German. Yeah, not bad.
Historically, if you put, let's phrase it this way: if you put all the Germans in the camps of done bad shit or done good shit,
Yeah.
there's a lot in the camps.
6, 7. It's like 6 or 7, right?
Well, okay. Let's do some super chats. We appreciate them. I don't want to get into it. Actually, I can't do them. Tech, you have all the super chats listed because you're on.
I do. They're going to be really funny because they're all from Pauly D. Pauly D's a funny guy.
Pauly D, I'm so sick of her.
All right.
I personally enjoy Jaffe. He makes me crack up. Thank you, Pauly D. $2 again. TechProtect looks like he could get me into Discord. Yep, we read that one. $2. Tech looks like Eugene Levy. I don't know who that is. Abdul Reham something. Favorite Billy quote of the weekend. I just filmed a music video in a karaoke bar as an unironic attempt at a flex. That was funny as fuck. That did happen. He's like, I'm doing show of my life. I recorded a music video this weekend in a karaoke bar, and everyone was like, "Why?" He's waiting for the applause, and nothing happened.
Wait,
right, fellas?
Did he get the joke, or did he not know he was making a joke?
Who?
Billy.
Billy said it himself, and he thought he was
right.
flexing.
Did he say, isn't that funny that I made a joke, or did he think we would be impressed that he did what everybody does in a karaoke bar?
Yeah.
So he went to a karaoke bar and someone just filmed him
while he sang, and he's like, "That's gonna be in my music video."
Okay, keep going.
Yeah. Pauly D says Tommy C is a fucking G. Yeah, Tommy G. Another $2 from Pauly says, Grim, you look like you're being held hostage. Blink, please. He can't blink.
And I was like blinking rapidly. I don't know if you saw it.
I did.
Again, I'm doing more. It's Morse code like that guy. It's like the next 9/11 will be on Thursday. Thank you, Graham. We got all we need.
Pauly D, $2. Jaffe, let's fucking go, buddy. Get it. Going roast some LCU hosts. Get it going, Jaffe. Roast some hosts.
My default mode. Well, I do when I call it how I see it, baby.
Drama over $5. You should have dropped that 50. Come on. It's like, it goes back to you somewhat, dog. Come on. He's $5 is
He invested in Boogie Coin. He's lost all his money.
Oh, Black Coin?
True. And Trump Coin. And Milani Coin.
Pauly D, $2. Tech face look like the permanent disguise mask. I from Skyrim? I don't know. Abdul again, $5 says, why aren't they virtue signaling over Albert and Sweet Tea snorting lines on shows the way they did that tech drunk stream? I was messaging this guy. I was like, yo, DM me on Discord and send me the clips because I want to see. And they just sent me a friend request. I accepted it, so we'll see what happens from there.
But they weren't really doing cocaine.
I think you were accused of snorting lines too, but you were eating ramen.
Yeah, because I'm fat, and if I'm gonna do coke,
if he was doing cocaine, he'd be much skinnier. Let's be real.
Yeah. So what? Enjoy drugs. What the fuck's wrong with people? What are you gonna judge people for doing drugs now? You fucking morons.
Grim, you look like a homeless Sami Zayn. Jaffe, you kind of look like a rotund Robin Williams. Thank you, Pauly D.
That's accurate. That's actually accurate.
Grim, why you look like Harry Potter on Tough Times?
Peter? Sorry.
Another $2. Grim looks like a Muslim Seth Rogen. That's a good one. That's
do the Seth Rogen laugh. I can't do it, but I love it.
Something like that. Something like that. I can't remember.
That's me. Here it is.
Grim. Yeah, that's it.
Mazer. Jaffe, Mazer for $10.
Thank you, Mazer.
Mazer's what?
Pedophile.
Thank you. Mazer says, I have acquired a few interesting dog warts answers over the past couple of days. No, he deleted his message.
What is a dog wart answer? What is that?
It's
he deleted his message.
Does it also delete his money?
Tech and I know about it.
Does he delete it and it deletes the money?
No,
I don't think so.
It doesn't delete the money, but he deleted the message.
All right, thanks, pedophile.
But I wanted to read
Jesus.
it.
I stopped calling him that because I heard it really upset him, and then text like, no, he loves it.
He said, I didn't mean to delete it.
I don't know what to do.
I don't believe him. That felt way too perfectly timed. That felt way too perfectly timed.
All right, keep going.
Hold on.
By the way, he donated $10,
Listen.
so he gets to put a fucking
It's probably something with Macaulay Culkin when he was 10. Go ahead, Mazer. What do you need to put on the wheel?
Guys, how much would it be for you to fuck a dog?
Oh, $4.
Who's that?
Dogwarts.
The Dogwarts.
Who's Dogwart?
I'll Jeff the Dogwarts question. I want to find out what he thinks. But he was essentially saying our thoughts on Dogwarts. LolCow TCG, fuck you, pussy bitch, you asshole. Destiny Fan Club with a W backroll take. Good job, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Pauly D says, Grim, you actually kind of look like Tiny Hagrid.
Why? Why do you keep doing that? Why, Polly?
Super chatted $20.
Mazer!
I didn't mean to delete. WW and Luna answered dog.
You're a German.
Keep
Harry.
your labs away from
Holy
WW
shit.
and
It's
your
reading this out.
Alaskan Malamutes
You're a
away from
German.
Luna.
Well, read that again. $20.
Oh, that's a bingo.
Mesa says, I didn't mean to delete WW. So Wonder Woman and Luna answered Dogwarts. Keep your labs away from Wonder Woman and your Alaskan Malamutes away from Luna. All right, Jaffe.
Yeah.
Here's
Because
the
they're
question.
fucking dogs?
Here's the question,
Okay.
Jaffe.
Yeah.
How much money would someone have to pay you to fuck a dog? Assuming the dog has human levels of intelligence and can consent with full authority of its own autonomy.
Would I be responsible for staying erect because I couldn't do it? Assuming I had
you
like
can get medication. I'm saying that you get $1 million to fuck this dog.
Okay, so got it. So let's assume it's possible for me to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Tax free, no diseases or anything?
No diseases, tax free.
He's asking the real questions.
Well, yeah. I mean, $5 million.
And the dog is like super willing, like it wants this.
Yeah, $5 million.
And it confirms in English. It's like,
if I don't have to actually be into it and the dog consents, I can just close my eyes and think about baseball, or I don't give a shit. I don't like.
Yeah, now this is an unlimited offer, so you can go back to the dog tomorrow or in an hour, whatever your refractory.
It's like a butthole ATM.
Yeah. But
I'm assuming it's a guy dog, but that's because I'm looking at my dog and it's a guy.
That's gross. But no, it's a whatever your preference. Dog.
It's the gay dog sex that's
gay
that's
dog
too
was
far.
past the line, Jeff. I can't believe you said that.
Well, I'm just looking at Ace. I was thinking I'd fuck Ace. Is that okay, Ace? He's like, I don't care. Just
$5 million.
As long as I can eat while you're fucking me, I don't give a shit, man. Just give me food, dude.
All right, how much to fuck Grimm's dog?
Again, I would split that fucking dog wide open, unfortunately. But that said, though, but $5 million.
Because
fuck this shit.
the reasonable
Let me see him.
moral.
Let me see him again. He still has the cone, with or without the cone.
With the cone.
This is basically his cone now because he's been.
Right, hold him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Face the camera.
This makes me feel way more uncomfortable, bro.
I can't see what you're holding.
Honey, face the camera.
Oh yeah. I'd fuck the shit out of that dog.
There you go.
I would.
What the fuck?
Any hole on that dog, including its ears, I'd stick it in. Oh yeah.
The morality question on this is you may not want to fuck the dog, but if you fucking the dog solves world hunger through you donating the fucking revenue made from fucking the dog, then you should fuck the dog.
Why is this a big challenge? If the dog consents and I don't have to be into it, yeah, I'd fuck it all day long if there was some benefit. Hey, if an ICE agent, died every time I fucked the dog, I'd be fucking it all day long.
Well, we just got clipped on Reapers, as if they're not gonna give a fuck about this show. We got clipped on Rewind, as if Billy's gonna be fucking crying all day.
To Reapers this weekend because they were doing something with
Cafe's gonna replay this. Cafe will replay this clip. I'm just prepping it. K-Nubs $2 says, Solly, I spent my allowance on Weepas on Friday.
Fuck you, son of a bitch.
You bitch-ass K-Nub motherfucker, dude. I'm glad your fingers are gone.
Yeah, you fucking asshole.
K-Nubs famously missing his fingertips from jumping over a wall that had like construction industrial levels of epoxy like glue on the top, and it ripped his fingers off.
What?
Yeah.
I thought he was fingering Xylee and
real?
the teeth came out and it bit him off.
You said her name, and now we have to do it for every fucking 30 seconds. All right, so new bit, guys.
wanted to say it because wait, let me finish. I wanted to say it because, and I knew I was thinking about, should I say it? And I'm like, watch this now. I'm going to get a bunch of virtue signalers in the Discord. Go ahead, boys and ladies, type. He's creepy. He talked about fingering Xylee.
Yeah.
It was a joke, and you literally have a guy that outed a sex worker. But go on with your bad self, you stupid, hypocritical pricks. Continue. What?
I just got
continue now.
I just got the clips.
Oh, you got the clips that you needed? That we're just talking about like a minute ago.
I got the clips we are needed, and they are surprising.
Juicy. All right, fuck
put it up. Put it up. Let's see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to do this in a way that's ethical.
Come on, producer.
Hold on. Hold on. Because I downloaded them. Now I'm in fear that I will possibly show a sex video of myself. So hold on. Let me make sure it's not that.
Jesus. Okay. God bless.
Here on the screen.
Here we go.
Can you recognize this background? Whose background is this, Jaffe?
That's
hang on. I can't see it yet. I have no idea.
That's Tea of Sweet.
That's
pretty sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Why has it got to be so close up?
I did it at Fat Camp. I did it here. I don't like shit on my fucking face. I fucking.
Okay, what's the problem?
Does that look like a?
I did it at Fat Camp. I
like
did it
doing
here.
a line?
I don't like shit on my fucking face.
I don't know. What does it matter if she's doing cocaine? Who gives a
Fat
shit?
Camp. I did it here. I don't like shit on my fucking.
Well, I'm not asking if it matters, Jaffe. I'm asking, does it look like it?
I've never done cocaine. I've seen it in the movies. It looks like somebody doing cocaine. Sure.
Okay, let me get the
But
next.
if
video
if she's bold enough to do it on stream, why isn't she showing it then?
This next video is a little damning.
A little too much sugar for sweet tea.
If this is real, this is insane. This is exciting news. Do I give
He
a
looks
fuck?
like Ernie
Dude,
from Ernie and Bert is who he looks like.
Oh, true, and just as gay.
Doesn't he look just like Ernie?
I was given $15,000. Show me that screenshot. Yeah, let's say, yeah.
Nice bit.
Did you hear that?
That's a bet.
I was
That's a
given
bet.
$15,000. Show me that screenshot.
You think it's a bit?
I think it's a bit. You want to know why? He's not moving his head like from one side to the other. It's like it's only in one area,
much
like a
cocaine have you
Scarface type
done?
thing. I look, man. I'm Colombian. All right, we don't talk.
Okay,
about,
realistically, how
doing
much
our own
cocaine have you
supply.
done? Because you can make a cocaine
0.
key this big, right? And it's just that's it. That's as much head movement.
Yeah, but like,
it's not
like in
this
Colombia,
fucking long. It's not a penis of a fucking like coke line. It's not a coke
I'm
rail this
aware.
big. It is the size of your fucking knuckle, G, and you just fucking
like even in Colombia, they put it like under their nail and they just do
What
like
up, Billy? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, you're
What's
not
up,
fucking-
Crib Keepers? Do you think it's cocaine, or do you think it's just like prescription meds? Like it goes quicker into the blood system that way,
I don't think you do. I don't think there's a single prescription drug that you ingest through the nose, except like the Vicks.
You don't crush up your Adderall?
Xanax. You
No,
can do
I
up
just
your
take it as a
fucking
pill.
nose. Yeah.
Well, you can crush it up. People who like that stuff will crush it up.
How was
to
sympathy
get a quicker-
baiting over the weekend,
quicker
Billy?
hit.
How'd that go for you? Also, quitting the LCU. How was that?
I think it went well.
Did it?
Yeah.
You got a ton
made
of
some
L's.
memes, made some money. Where'd you see the L's?
Your entire YouTube chat is usually L's now. People being like, "Oh my god, not this fucking guy! Holy shit, just quit! Please leave! Finally! Oh my god, I hate
think
this
we're
guy."
reading the wrong comments.
Oh, do you have your fucking fucking Seattle filters on your eyes and you don't see the hate? It's like, if it's not hate against a fucking colored person, I don't want to. Look, you literally are like getting L's from your own community.
Based on results, I got to disagree.
Based on results, yeah, they hate you. A ton of your community watches you to hate. It's great.
Okay, here's the thing. That's always going to happen. If you're doing well, there's going to be haters, right?
Not the majority. Not the majority of your fucking chat
I
being
think
the
you're
haters.
focusing on
If
the
you're
wrong
Amberlyn
ones,
Reed,
Tech.
maybe, yeah.
I think you're focusing. I think you're focusing on the wrong ones.
Focusing on the wrong ones. That doesn't address the fucking comment. The majority of your viewers are haters now.
Let's assume that's true or not true. Who gives a shit? The bigger question I have is explain the motivate, because I was a little assuming it's real, and I'm just going to assume for the sake of the show it's real. that you would out Batgirl. I mean, that seems pretty not like you, Billy. That seems pretty shitty. What was the motivation behind that?
Batgirl and Tommy C were laughing about my death.
So
Tommy C said he was going to kill me.
Well, did you actually think it was a real threat?
Well, I mean, for one thing, I looked at he has a stent in his heart. He has a severe heart condition. He almost was worried about dying. He had the EMTs come to him twice, and he wants to talk about my heart. And then Batgirl wants to laugh, and it's like, okay, you want to laugh? Let's laugh. Let's have a go at your fucking piss videos.
But haven't you had a shitty heart since birth? Didn't you confirm that? I think it's a birth defect or something.
I have a hereditary issue. It seems my father and his father and his father had the same problem.
Yeah, you don't.
But doesn't this entire community run on making fun of other people's shit? And they're so I guess what I'm learning, or what I'm trying to learn, I didn't learn this my first time. I guess I'm not learning it my second time, William, is there is no real consistency, right? Because it seems like, you know, it's almost like in high school, right? If you're in with the cool hosts, anything that they say is acceptable. But
let's argue consistency. What are you saying is inconsistent?
Well, like, I think there's a difference between, you know, someone like, you know, you and Tommy C can have your beef and whatever, and it's about being overweight or having heart conditions, or I wish this person would die or whatever. And there's a lot of worse shit that gets said on this network than I wish you would die. And I don't even know how he is. I don't think he was making an
He said he was
going.
He says, I'm going to kill you. He said to me, he said, I'm going to kill you.
Okay. And I'm sure you really believed that, right?
Well, I mean, whether I believe it or not, I'm allowed to respond, right?
Well, do you believe it? Hold on. Do you believe it? That's important. Do you believe it?
No, after looking up into his heart condition, I think he's going to die before me. I believe that.
Do you believe he wants to kill you?
He wants to. Yeah, he said he was going to.
You believe he wants to?
His intent was to kill me.
Let's assume that he did, and it was clear. Then why didn't you only go after him? Because Batgirl's just sitting there laughing, doing kind of a.
Because Batgirl wasn't just sitting there laughing. Batgirl was trying to bring up the fact that I offered her a job on Nerds and me making some jokes about her. She brought it up just on Reapers the other night. So my commentary was in response to, look, you're the one now that wishes you had a second show. Tommy C says, no, you don't need a second show. You should just, you should go get a job. He tells her to go get a job. And I bring up the fact that, you know, she has made public videos on Pornhub, and it seems like those aren't paying the bills either. And I critiqued that some of them were maybe were piss videos, right? So I think it's very within the realm of her trying to come at me, go and do the thing I suggested, asking for a second show and saying her co-host says she should get a job. And I'm saying, well, it looks like her other work wasn't working out too well. She tried selling piss videos, and those don't pay the bills either.
Were you consciously choosing to bring that up as a way to shame her? Is my question, because ultimately you think that is some sort of.
I was bringing it up because it's their piss videos. They're inherently funny. Jaffe, do you disagree?
Oh, I think it's hilarious. Oh, I think that part's hilarious.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying, though. So it's the joke, the desire for the joke overruled everything else.
Of course, yeah. I actually even said that I respect her as a sex worker, and I think that the sex work is fine, but I can critique the low video quality. I can critique that, you know, some of them are piss videos. I can make the commentary about that.
You can't even tell it's piss. The best piss videos are when you know what they were drinking the night before. And if the lighting's bad, it's like, is it clear urine?
The lighting, the cinematography was poor. These are the points I was making. I wasn't denigrating her for doing the videos in the first place. It was the content of the videos that was the commentary. Have I ever been pissed on by a lady? No, not that I can recall. I think it was always joked about, though.
I had a stripper once who wanted to piss on me. It was for my birthday, and I was just like, okay, this isn't happening. Nothing's wrong with it if that's what you're into, but was
the P like offered like as a bonus, like no pro bono, no fee?
No, they had set up a pool, like a plastic
piss
pool,
stripper, a specific piss stripper.
And I thought, we were going to do oil wrestling or something. This is fun. And then someone says, oh, they're going to do golden showers. And again, I don't know what that is. And then I learn what that is, and I'm like. They're like, yeah, we're going to pee on you. I'm like, no, you're really not going to pee on me at all, because that's not going to happen. And she peed on me. It was great. But the point, Billy, is, look, if you were doing it for comedy and back, because Tech had pitched it to me like, that is apparently the line that Keemstar has said, oh, there are a number of people who do sex work in the LCU and that's not allowed. And again, what do I care? I don't ever follow his stupid rules anyway. But the point is that if that's not allowed, that would seem like maybe a low blow coming from you. But if you're saying, no, she didn't care and it was for the comedy and blah, 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 then yeah, I don't give a shit.
Even if she did care, right? There's a difference between harassing somebody with this stuff and coming after them and harassing, saying, you're a sex worker, you're a sex worker, you're a sex worker, versus being like, this publicly released video you have is of you peeing. You're a piss video worker, and you're not even making money off that. Maybe you shouldn't listen to your co-host Tommy C, who's telling you to go get a job, and maybe you should have listened to Billy, who offered you a second show originally, and now that you want a second show, maybe you should realize Tommy C is not in your best interest.
Do you resent? Like is that where? Hold on, Jeffy. Is that where this is coming from?
If it's about publicly available videos, right? Can we talk about how butt ugly your family is? Is that fair? Like, Batgirl's husband may have a tiny dick, but your sister is a fuck ugly woman. Holy shit! And you are too,
dude. You shouldn't be.
You're
saying
both
that.
butt fuck ugly women.
We're both far more beautiful than you are.
There is no shot you believe that genuinely. You
100%.
You have to understand that you rolled negative in fucking charisma and looks.
You disagree completely.
Holy shit. You look like you fought over the chromosomes in the womb.
I'm actually like a 6'2" Adonis.
Adonis? More like a roundus.
You're a mental and massive. Figurative midget.
Are you on Ozempic right now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, he's off carbs.
Why?
That's what his weight loss is. He stopped eating Snicker bars.
I've lost 40 something pounds in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
But you're doing it through diet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. You should get on Ozempic. I'm serious too, because
they won't give it to me. I don't know why.
Really?
Because they don't. It's like investing in a company going out of fucking business. It's like, why get the fucking Ozempic? Yeah, your fucking body's destroying itself already. No point.
Are you done calling me and my family ugly, Tech?
Your family's butt ugly. Disgusting, gross-looking people.
I don't actually think Billy's ugly. Billy is ugly. Billy is a.
Billy's the
what's the guy
from the Mask.
in Dune? What's the guy in Dune that floats around?
An actual handsome man.
Yeah, Graham, what's the name of the fucking alien from Doom who takes? He's a Harkonnen.
I'm a Harkonnen. They're beautiful people.
Beasts, but if you lost a bunch of weight, you'd be a very good-looking dude. Absolutely, zero doubt.
I look like Jake Paul or Logan Paul when I lose weight.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
I don't think. When was the last time you lost weight?
I lost 250 pounds.
When have you been under 300 pounds ever?
I lost 250. Never. As an adult, I was 400 pounds when I was 14. I've struggled with obesity my entire life.
Oh yeah, so you said I look good when I lose weight. You've never lost weight. You've always been a fat
I just told you I lost 250 pounds in 2018.
Yeah, you know what? It's like, I have to walk from here to New York, and I got to Nevada. It's like, well, I did walk 200 miles.
I walked all around New York.
Never to the goal, pussy. You never lost weight. You were always a fat fuck.
250 pounds in 1 year and 1 year and a half is a pretty good weight loss.
Yeah, that's only because you removed your resource fucking extra snacks under the folds and shit.
I struggle with issues.
Oh, you have issues? Oh, poor Billy.
I do. Yeah, you can obviously. I'm like coming down from 600 pounds right now.
Yeah,
and that's the thing.
I was 623 pounds at the beginning of this month, and I weighed in at 580 a couple days ago. So at the beginning of this month, I was 623 pounds.
Yeah, so you get a new scale.
580.
No, I think when you say you struggle with issues, you mean like mentally you struggle and you fill a hole with food?
Yeah.
I mean, are you in therapy for that?
No.
Do you not want to be?
I have other issues too. And one of the big issues with therapy is it's not easy to get into, especially for the,
because the doors aren't wide enough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's the hurdle to get into it. And then when you get into it, it's like finding the right fit.
You got to find the right therapist. It takes a little time, but I mean that's the only real solution.
I haven't worked. Well, I mean, probably in the long term. Yeah, I gained all my weight back after my dad died. And I had a huge car accident, and I couldn't walk for like over a year.
Good. Yeah. The biggest issue is he tries to type in BetterHelp online, but it autocorrects to ButterHelp from how often he's looking up recipes with butter.
I gained a lot of my weight back afterwards. It was a terrible time for me, and I'm getting through that, and hopefully now I'm on a path where I'm going to fix it. We'll see.
By the way, a path is a thing outside where people walk. All right, I don't know if you've seen one before. You fat
Tech,
fuck.
Okay, what are we doing? Are we doing a roast Billy or a talk to Billy? What are we doing?
We're shitting on Billy. He's a bad guy.
Tech is trying very hard.
He tried to use me fucking your daughter as humor, and he tried to fucking
is
use
that not funny?
A coworker's
even
husband's
Jaffe
penis
probably
size as
even
humor.
Jaffe probably has to have a laugh at that to cope with the fact that you're fucking his daughter.
So I have to hear the joke. If somebody was being cruel to my child, that's different.
I adore you and your family, and by proxy, even Tech. He's like the little try-hard step nephew.
The only try-hard in the room is your heart.
I do love
Billy.
him too. Hey, it tries hard and it works. I love and I live. That's both.
But what about this? Because there was this other thing about this Midnight guy, and apparently the way it was pitched to me is he was doing really well for you guys as an intern, making a lot of money for you guys. Iceman. And then you said you can't go on any other shows, though. We want to keep your sort of, cash cow, not as you guys call cash cow, but we want to be able to milk you here only. And I don't even have a problem with that. I mean, that's called exclusivity, I hear people are mad at you about that as well, correct?
Of course, they want to get mad at everything. You ever watch pro wrestling? You ever see when Vince McMahon tells Stone Cold Steve Austin to do something?
Oh, back in the day, yeah. Well, Steve Austin's going to fuck yourself. Yeah, that's what's great about him.
When I tell Iceman to do something, you know what he does? He tells me to fuck myself and does the other thing.
That's good.
So it's like we were making compelling episodes of LolCow. People were tuning in 4-hour episodes and they were watching all of it and they were paying money in record numbers. And because I was pushing the intern too hard, this is a universe that makes interns eat their own fucking pubic hairs and shit. They actually treat these people like shit. And because I was telling him to do something that I knew he wasn't going to do, Tommy C made it to look like I was a villain, paid him $162 to just do what he wants, which I also told him, I said, dude, Tommy C said, just go up on a show for 20 minutes. That's all I'm asking is you do what you want. I told him, I was like, if you're going to go up on shows, go up for like 20 minutes. This 2-hour thing is going to burn you out. It's going to burn you out. You're taking our content to other shows and you're doing what we do here with you on other shows. It's not recommended. Don't do that,
what's really,
because I said it harshly. Because I said it harshly, they were like, "Oh, Billy is power tripping." It's like, dude, I'm allowed to. I'm the host.
Fascinating about this, though, is most people, and this is really interesting, and maybe Tommy C is the kind of catalyst for this new version of you, and that's good or bad. But most people know you via Rewind, and on Rewind, you kind of get a not like a pass, but the very nature of what Rewind is, you're outside of the arena commenting, right? And you're not often in the middle of the drama. And I don't know if you would agree that Tommy C was the guy who came in and sort of pushed you into the arena. And now there's a new side of you coming out. I mean, do you like...
Yeah, I completely disagree. Xylee and I were huge drama on Rewind before Tommy C was here. The whole point of Rewind, the contention was that Xylee and I couldn't get along.
You mean you're that drama with Xylee? Yeah, but this is relatively new.
And Grim, because they were just a test. They were exactly. Mm-hmm. So there's always been drama.
Billy,
the what?
What's wrong with your eye?
I think I'm having an allergic reaction to something. I don't know.
Okay.
All
right. Yeah, it's weird because
I sleep heavily, and I just woke up, and I think my eyes got
entertainment or if he
sleep heavily is funny. That's funny because you're fat.
Either way,
BB Phil
battling the rapper Tommy.
I don't know who. I don't know.
Tech, do you want to read this one?
Everyone loves battling Billy. Not sure if he invites it for entertainment or if he's just an irresistible target. Either way, everyone loves battling the rapper Tommy, Mama Tech, Xylee, etc.
Exactly.
When the target is the wall and you're inside the building, you can't miss the fuck.
make a fat joke? I don't understand it.
Because
You're not
I have the most expertise in fat jokes. Okay, it's
Do
obvious.
Do you?
I am the
think
weight
I do
of
them
your
better.
skeleton. What do you mean? Give me a fat
I
joke,
think I
Billy.
do them better.
Throw
I
fat jokes
wouldn't.
at me. Except you
have
can't
so
throw
many
because
other.
lifting your
You
arm
have
is
so
too
many
fucking
other
hard
flaws. You have so many other flaws, dude. I
for you. You
wouldn't
get
go
kicked
to
out
fat.
of water polo
You're,
for water
you're
displacement.
short. You think you're funny. You think you're not ugly. Like there's so many things about you that are canonically
Make the
humorous.
joke. Make the joke.
Why
and
would
not the
I? Why would I
observation,
choose
pussy.
fat? Why
Make a
would I
joke.
choose fat?
Do a joke.
You don't know. You wouldn't know a joke if I told one. Now,
You
Jaffe,
wouldn't know a joke if it had salt on it.
Jaffe,
You'd eat it.
how do you like working with Grim? I've enjoyed Grim on this show.
I think. Yeah, I like Grim. I didn't like him at first. I really found him just disgustingly obnoxious. But because I thought he was one of these younger people that was just all about the virtue signaling and all about the it's like didn't really want to entertain any kind of nuanced thought, and that is far from the case now.
That's what I got fired for. I got fired for nuance.
So no, I've really enjoyed working with him. And that's the thing. It's like, the best thing for me, and I guess that's anybody in life, maybe that's the advice for everybody in life, is just to stay the fuck away from anyone else's opinion except the people you like. Because even right now I see that BB Phil wrote this and says, Tommy goes against you. I like Tommy. Yo Mama goes against you. I don't really know him. Tech, obviously, I like, and Xylee can go, I hope she burns in a fire tonight and dies. So all of these things are, and I like Batgirl, right? And I like Zayzudit. So, I get it, and I can't stand Kid Behind the Camera because he allegedly beats his wife. And Keemstar, I'm ambivalent on because I respect a lot about what he does. But he also employs people who, if these things are true, are historically bad people.
Right, with Keem watching real quick, can you use a different word besides ambivalent? So he knows what you're talking about.
Oh, right. I didn't steal anybody's money. No, that's embezzlement, Keem.
Yeah.
Ambivalent, meaning I vacillate. Can't do that one either.
Nope.
God damn it. I am not sure how to feel about you. Because there's parts of you that I have respect for a lot, and there's parts of you that I go, I don't know about that.
What are some of the worries? What are some of the?
It's well, again, like the number. I get the joke with LolCow being that you're going to hire a bunch of
LolCows.
people who are not necessarily on the moral up and up, and I don't require that in my life. Everybody meets some kind of test of morality.
I'm sure you've worked with some shitty people in your career, right?
Yeah, but they're like the Boogie thing, right? Like, I've gotten along with Boogie since I've known him. I think fundamentally he's a sweet guy. But like when he's dropping the N-word, right? And I'm kind of like going, okay, I struggle with that when it comes to, like, even to the point that I told Tech when it went down, I'm like, I may have to quit because morally I don't know if I can, I don't know what this is saying about me that I'm willing to do this. Because on one hand, if it was a bit, that seems unacceptable. And if it wasn't a bit, but he's still employed, then what that suggests is as long as you make money for me, you pretty much can get away with whatever you can get away with unless the cops come and take you away. And again, hey, that's America. That's capitalism. But I need to make sure I'm okay with that. So that's one of the examples.
Real quick, I just want to address this. Billy, was that a underhanded joke towards Tech? You're a slide bitch, you know that? You're a slide piece of shit. You thought no one's gonna pick that up, didn't you?
I always know that one or two people pick them up. I appreciate that, Grim.
What was the joke?
I want to say this to you, Grim. As much history as we've had, I know how we had bad fucking blood and it was shitty. I've always respected you in many ways. I think that your comedy roots, we talked comedy before, we talked a lot of things. I do understand where you're coming from with that stuff. And when you got fired, I could see that you were done and you were like, I'm not going to fucking bend right now. I don't care. I'm just out. And I didn't want to, I want to dogpile on you for that on your way out. And I hope you never thought I was, because I was trying to respect that at least.
I felt like because I actually remember looking back on this when I got back on test, because I was like, you know what, I'm curious what Billy said, because he's the guy who defends all jokes, right? Because you're the guy who believes, like, jokes are fine, any joke should be accepted, right?
Well, not
I'm
any
not gonna
joke.
say sorry to a joke.
I think you should know your audience. And if you fail the audience, you did fail as a comedian. I think that anything can be funny, but not everything is funny.
Arguably, I feel like they're mutually exclusive. I feel like you can't have one without the other. Like you will eventually run into an audience that, like, let's say nobody laughs. There's eventually somebody who's going to laugh to the joke. Like, even if you just find it funny, that's enough, in my opinion.
But you have to weigh out you have to know your audience, right? As a comedian,
if you're talking to the audience, yeah, for sure. No, I get that. Audience. My audience was perfectly fine with it. It was when it was presented to somebody else's audience and then twisted in some way. It was when it became an issue.
Is this the Hitler thing?
Yeah, it's a fucking joke.
That wasn't even a joke, though. It was a valid point.
So no, it was a joke. I told you, I don't hold those beliefs. I do not hold those beliefs. So I feel like you need to watch the video in order to actually understand where I was going with that.
It's been presented to me as all you said were the Nazis were responsible for some good medical breakthroughs.
So we were playing the trolley game, and
what they did to get them, of course, and they're terrible, and I hope they never come back to power. But
hold on. And we were playing the trolley game. We thought it was getting too boring, so we thought to just make it a little bit more interesting by, like, adding some nuance. So we're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let it be Hitler or something like that. What if it was baby Hitler? And essentially where we were going with it.
Okay.
And so I was trying to pretend like I was taking the case of, like, well, I think Nightmare's wrong here because he's going too moral here. Let's actually think about it. What if we did kill baby Hitler? What are the bad things that would follow through with it? Like, would there be somebody even worse than him, right? But I'm not actually holding the fucking the actual I'm literally just like playing devil's advocate. Also playing devil's advocate just to fuck around. And also because I was trying to I made another side joke on top of that where it was like, okay, let's say you had to choose between baby Hitler or a black baby. Which one would you run over? And I was like, wait, never mind. You'd probably run over the black baby. Like, I was trying to, like, race bait him as well. Like, I was trying to do, like, layers of fucking jokes on top of it. So the fact that none of that was fucking explained or shown the actual clip is what makes it look so much worse. Because it makes it seem like I was actually fighting for the fucking position.
They
rather
should have
than,
included
like,
the black baby part. That would have made it way smoother for the audience.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's not even that.
Now I understand why you chose the black baby.
No! Oh my god.
Unless you break.
Sorry, I brought it up.
No, you're good. To some degree, you have to take, like, some level of standing on your own on what you base your morality off of. So, for example, right? So, like, would you say you're any better by not saying anything at all, not even supporting it or being against it? I would argue being on the fence is worse. That's me.
I remember specifically saying that, I thought that you were joking, but in the moment you didn't want to apologize for a joke that failed. And that was why you left. So I don't know if you watched everything and you missed it. I didn't know if I was fence sitting. I thought I was saying that I support the fact that you were definitely not being racist, but you were making a joke and the joke didn't land, and you chose rather than to make an apology for it not landing. You're like, no, I think I'm good, and you left.
On that specific video, like the day that I was fired, I watched maybe 30 minutes of it. No mention of it. The only mention that was made was like, oh, maybe he just didn't want to be here, and then that was it. And then we went on to the next topic, pretty much.
No, I definitely said I didn't think you wanted to be here anymore too. So maybe I didn't say enough, and you're right, but maybe I'm misremembering. But sorry about that.
I don't care. I don't hold anything to heart.
Because I come from hip hop, which is like one respect to culture, but also comedy, which is like a disrespect to culture, but it's also in the disrespect to culture. It's a love for the culture in comedy, because the comic stuff that disrespects culture is usually bringing that culture into the fray too. Like the jokes for the culture is like making that culture a part of everybody's culture by joking about it. Like,
what do you think about the comedy theory though of when people say any joke's okay, but you shouldn't punch down? I mean, you should do what you want to do.
I think you should definitely punch down. I think punching down is great.
Really? So you would make fun? I mean, obviously you're a fat guy. I'm a fat guy, so we can make fun of fat guys. But would you do a bit about
retarded fat guys?
You know,
I think you could. Yeah, it just has to. In my opinion, the joke has to be funnier than it is offensive. So
but that's personal, right? That it's all going to be like
everything is
based off your own beliefs. That's my point. It doesn't even matter just saying like, oh, I find it funny. I don't find it funny. It's like, who cares? It's like, just say the joke if you think it's funny.
I think there's no rules in war. If I'm in a war, dude, it's just like I'm winning. I don't care. I'm cheating.
Yeah, but it's a comedy club. It's not. It's not
Gettysburg down the street.
yeah, but a comedy club and the politics at a comedy club are also Gettysburg. You know, it's all the same.
It does become a war for speech, right?
Well,
comedians are on the front line of free speech. I think
absolutely. Always pushing the boundary. Or especially the earlier
goes back to Carlin.
Talking First Amendment. It's not Lenny Bruce days where people are getting arrested for saying bad words. You're talking more about cultural canceling free speech.
Unless you're
drawing lines now, right? People are drawing lines, and if cultural cancellation is still a loss, right? There is still a
that's fair.
The spoils of war here.
I don't know.
Real quick, would you like to go 2 hours later? Like 2 to 4 as opposed to
for the time slot?
What are you guys doing? Noon to 2. Yeah. Starting tomorrow. Got a new schedule for tomorrow.
If you guys are cool with it, I'm cool with it.
I need to look at my other show schedule. I can let you know, but I can't let you know immediately. I can let you know like 10 minutes after the show.
Oh, that's perfect. Yep, that'll be perfect.
Is that
Sorry, I just jumped in the middle and just
No. We're
having a philosophical debate.
Yeah, Kim, what's your favorite retard fat joke?
My favorite retard fat joke?
Yeah,
I don't know if I have a favorite.
Is it me or is it TechProtect?
Yeah.
The best joke is that guy. Who's that comedian that said he was brutally molested by a guy with Down syndrome? That's the best joke ever.
Fucking the one
that joke. What's his name?
Dude,
Billy Lee or something?
Yeah, Billy Lee.
Yeah,
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee. That's the best joke ever written. It's just fucking brilliant. But and I guess he was punching down. I don't fucking know, but I don't know.
You should punching down is inclusivity, honestly.
Oh, come on. That's some horse shit right there.
I agree. I agree so wholeheartedly.
Yes.
Because Eric is a fucking idiot.
Good take, Billy.
Eric F is fucking
kids. At least the cool kids notice you while they kick the shit out of you and shove you in a locker.
It's different.
There's
You got so mad at me when I was like critiquing Eric F because he doesn't show up on time or doesn't bathe and he lets his mom spank him.
Comedy are two different things too, though.
Comedy.
It was funny.
Has some learning disabilities, and it's that's just mean. That wasn't funny. It was just mean. But you have a right to make the jokes. I support your right to make the jokes, but don't ask me to sit around and think it's funny.
I wouldn't ask you to think what TechProtect did was funny because it wasn't. It
I was going to fuck
pathetic.
Eric's mom to give him a father figure. That's hilarious. What do you mean it's not funny?
That's not making fun of his.
That's actually disrespectful to Jaffe's daughter.
Why?
Well,
Wait, just join the group. What do you mean? You don't know what my fucking sexual relationship is like with his daughter. We might have 3 people living in this fucking little gossip hole.
I like Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald is my favorite comedian.
Norm was amazing.
Mine is Patrice O'Neal. Patrice O'Neal's peak.
Patrice was great.
Norm Macdonald, like Moth Story, is like
yeah. That was pretty good.
When Norm when he bombs, it's like hilarious. It's so good.
That was the point, right? His bombs were the point.
He's an absolute genius that plays a dumb guy, and it's like so.
He's dead, right?
Well,
I'm just saying. You're speaking in present tense. I just want to be sure you
comedy
know.
Died with Norm.
Well, because before he passed away, I got a chance to speak to him or whatever. We communicated on Twitter. Absolutely love the guy. And, I feel like he had a career where he's just not dead. He's going to live forever. There's a whole new generation that's rediscovering Norm. And in his time, he was seen as like not funny at all, bro. Like
I don't think so. We love Norm Macdonald on SNL, and he was great. What do you mean? You don't think people liked him?
Norm pushed a lot of boundaries, and he got pulled off SNL. For many reasons. Norm's sitcom was amazing. It was amazing sitcom television. Norm, if you watch the Pokemon episode of Norm Macdonald, it was more true to Pokemon than like most Pokemon media. It was amazing. The guy did great work. Dirty Work is an amazing film. Norm kind of flew under the cut compared to his contemporaries. But he was still adored by them.
He wasn't Norm. I think it was the normies that found him offensive and problematic. It was he was more subversive and smarter, which means he's going to have a smaller audience. But I am glad. I agree that people are discovering him now.
He was the deeply closeted guy, right?
That was the best.
Now when we have like the compilations and montages of Norm, right, you get to see him over the span of years and years and years throughout the 90s and early 2000s all together. And he's getting way more respect now, I believe, than he did during his current career. Which is wild. You know?
Did you see his Netflix show? He had like a Netflix talk show that ran about 2 seasons, which was great. He just brought on guests, and it was just an interview show, but it was...
He ran that with Adam Egget, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Adam Egget...
sounds like a slur.
Battle Cam. Remember Battle Cam came? Adam Egget used to watch us on Battle Cam. All the comedians in LA would come into Battle Cam and do stuff. Adam Egget was like a viewer, and he worked with Norm. So I know there was like this very close crossover with what we were doing at that time, and the live stream Norm was doing with Adam Egget. It was very
he was kind of like Batgirl to Tommy C. You know what I mean, Billy?
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of like that.
Have you seen the Norm Macdonald episode of it's like a YouTube awards pre-party, and he's there with Kasim G and someone else, and he's just so funny. It's so funny. He just shits on all of YouTube, all of everything. He is so good.
Did you see the Larry King gay thing?
Larry King's gay?
I do briefly remember that. Yes.
I wish we could play it. I assume we'll get taken down if we do, but
we'll lose ad revenue from the video.
I won't ruin it because I don't want to try to be Norm, but just type in Larry King, Norm Macdonald. It's only like a
homosexual.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is just brilliant. But I won't fuck. Yeah, he's deeply, I want to do it now, but I'm not going to do it, but just go watch it. It's great.
I got another one. Norm gets in trouble for going on Howard Stern and saying retard, right? He doesn't say retard. He says Down syndrome or whatever the fuck he did. Right. Then he went on The View to apologize. And he went over the top on the apology where he flipped them to the point where they were like almost defending him. It was brilliant. It was a masterclass. It was awesome.
Did you? Yeah, but then he started talking about Clinton killing people, and Barbara Walters just lost her shit. And you're like, yeah, the Clintons killed people. You know that, right? It's like, Norm, shut the fuck up, dude. But no,
he don't say the quiet part out loud.
Yeah, no. But let's talk about the R word. You guys, everybody now except me is just so happy to use the R word. I have kids. I might be the only one on the panel right now who has kids.
I can
it was okay. You have kids. Okay. So it was explained to me because I grew up in the 80s. We would say that and the F slur and all this shit. And we didn't think about it. And the R word was explained to me, and somebody said, well, imagine if people are taking that word, even though, yes, it is a real word and it means, slow, this, that, and the other, and that is your child, and people are using this term to sort of basically say what your kid is as a joke. And I was like, okay, I don't have kids that are that, but that would be really mean. I guess you're right. I get why I wouldn't say it. And now suddenly it's back in vogue. Why are you guys so okay with it?
Because Jaffe, if you want to go first.
So through the, I would say like 2014 to 2020 or whatever, I had the pulse of the current climate and the culture, like at my fingertips, running my show Drama Alert and being on Twitter. And we went through this crazy gradual, but then speeding up super fast censorship of what we could say, and cancellation was at its peak. So when Elon Musk took over Twitter and we got a little bit more free speech and whatnot, you know, people wanted a word back to signify that the culture has changed and we are no longer being censored. And that's what that word retard represents, really, is like an attack against that fucking, what was it, 2022 or let me get a better time frame. I think
before COVID.
I get it. I get what you're saying, and I can, you know, as somebody who thinks free speech should be free and absolute, I absolutely get that. I also go, can't two things be true, right? Can't somehow that word. Again, I don't care if you say it. It's not something I would choose to say, but
yeah, of course, right. But we need something.
Can I tell you how I knew that it was okay again?
Yeah,
they wrote it into a Disney movie. It was in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay, well, come on.
No, because this is it's not different, right? Once Disney starts using it, that means it's a collective.
They made jokes about cocaine in that movie. I think,
but it's a Disney film, right?
Unironically, Billy's not wrong. They did a screening for like audiences, and they had that word in it, and they had the word out of it, and no one made any difference in like the opinion of what that scene did. They're like, okay, fine, it's fine.
I don't care if you use it all live long day. I'm just saying, I'm asking about the motivation behind it.
Yeah, I mean, look, Jaffe, they put signs in neighborhoods that says like, you know, retarded kid playing here, like a deer crossing sign. Like it's a thing in society that's going to exist forever. You know,
around the year 2020, there was a Twitch streamer that got canceled for calling something lame. That's how bad.
I think that's
lame means like someone that's crippled or whatever, right? Oh, that's lame. Like they started fucking canceling people for saying shit was lame. So that's how bad it got. So we needed something back.
There's an ebb and pull of the generations. Right? We have the 60s with the free love that goes into the 70s. It came out of the 50s. It was like very conservative post World War II trad. We went from trad to hippie to yuppie through like the Wall Street of the 80s. The 90s got a little more free speech with South Park, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Then we cut it back in the 2000s with this we can't say things, safe words and everything. And now it's coming back. It's the ebb and flow of time.
I don't think that's what safe words. I don't think you got safe words right, Billy.
What do you mean?
That's not what it's for.
Oh yeah, it's true. You're talking the sex thing.
For a piss video.
But it was like safe spaces, you know, like
safe spaces,
hurt
right?
and everything.
I feel like I'm the only one that holds a very different view from everyone here. I hold the old when iDubbbz used to be good. Old iDubbbz take, which is either all of it is okay or none of it is okay. Like that, and I humbly believe that. I genuinely believe that. I don't think you should exclude certain things just because of like what you think or what you say.
True.
Because there's probably something else that is way worse than that.
Say the
right?
N-word.
Like,
this is why I disagree with it.
Yeah,
just because everything is okay doesn't mean everything is good or worthy. Right?
No, true. No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying all of it's okay or none of it is okay. Like, you can't just like nitpick certain things that you like because everyone is going to start thinking the exact same way, and they can all make an argument for that exact thing as well.
That doesn't give Johnny from the street the green light to go out and be an obnoxious prick and say it's comedy, you know? It's like you don't get to tell me that it's comedy when I know the truth is you're just being an obnoxious prick, right?
Right. Like some people would say what Eric Andre does whenever he's going to like in public, literally fucking disrupting. Like he's been arrested for the shit that he's done, right?
Yeah.
People would say, yeah, shit like that. No, or destroying a police car in public and shit like that. But anyways, like people would say what he does is obnoxious. But there's going to be an audience out there that actually finds it entertaining. It's like, I mean, I personally find it entertaining. I find it hilarious. Now, if I was actually there, maybe I'd see it a little bit differently. But in front of a fucking, in front of a video or in front of a TV, okay, it's a little bit different. You know,
yeah,
I find it hilarious. Yeah.
All art should be a little risky. I think all art should push boundaries. It won't always. You know, so a lot of art is just commerce. A lot of art is just slop, as the people might say. but the good stuff should be a little
well. And
pushy.
sometimes though, or a lot of times, the most and I don't think what I'm saying is that rare. It's been my experience on the cases I've met professional comedians, but comedians are some of the worst people. I mean, they're and I get it, right? I mean, because they are the way they view the world, the way they have to ultimately view the world. Well, it's not. When you say, "Oh, it's a difference between making a joke and being an obnoxious prick," sometimes it's the exact same thing. A lot of comedians are obnoxious pricks, and I don't know which comes first. I don't know if
I agree with that. I think there's a lot of comedians that stink and still have a platform because it doesn't take that much.
Oh no, it can be hilarious. What I'm saying is the nature of having to observe and you live outside the bubble of normalcy when you're a comedian, if you're a good one, because your observations, you have to, because you have to, you can't be ignorant. You have to be observational in order to craft a joke and go, everybody thinks about this like this, but wait a minute, I see it a little bit different. And in that, I think you're going to be kind of an outsider. And in being an outsider, you're probably going to be kind of not the happiest guy in the room, right? Because you feel like you're left out.
Well, comedians are just people who turn to laughs to get laid instead of music, right? Anybody with talent would become a rock star.
Well, that's cool. That's fucking cool.
That's an interesting take.
I'd love to be a rock star for just a month.
That's an interesting take.
Rock stars get way better.
Which comedian do you think gets the most like groupies and shit? Like which one who's out stand up?
Matt Rife. Matt Rife.
Good take. Good take.
I got to look him up. Tech, put him on the screen. Who's Matt Rife?
He doesn't even need to make jokes.
He's current Dane Cook.
Yeah,
like Dane Cook was the king of it before.
Generic bro guy, because Dane Cook
Matt
was not a
Rife
good
is
comedian.
100%.
Matt Rife is. He doesn't need to make jokes to fucking get laid. Like it's just he automatically gets it. Yeah,
Matt Rife focused exclusively on being the most Adonis-looking guy in comedy.
Yeah,
like, he
does fucking.
He's admitted that he spends like 45 to like an hour every day just doing like forearm workouts. Just so when he holds the mic, women go, "Oh my god, the veins."
Okay. So, but let's talk about funny though. Which guy out there or girl who's doing comedy? Yeah, I mean, Louis C.K. probably gets a lot of options.
Yeah, his options are so plentiful because he just tells you sit there while I do this. All right, that's why.
What I'm saying is there are women that really get off on smart guys, and as much as you might dislike some of his shit, and I get it, he's a blisteringly smart comedian. Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
but he likes. I
would argue.
He likes to just make them watch him jerk off. That's the worst. That's the biggest waste of having women.
He gets philosophical fellatio. All right, because they're like, I really like that joke. It related to me when I was in college. Like he's fucking killing it.
So fine. So give me an actual comedian that is funny, that's good, and because they're funny and good and smart, they get a lot of groupies.
Patrice O'Neal. I'm telling you, without a shadow of a doubt, it is Patrice O'Neal. Absolutely. Even while he was in a relationship, he was still fucking other bitches.
True.
Like that's how much it got into it. It got so granular to the point he could dog shit on a fucking girl and still get her attention and be with her.
If Chappelle wasn't married,
that's what they do.
Women like Dave Chappelle, because he's not a good looking man.
If Chappelle wasn't married to the amazing Filipino wife that he has, he'd be drowning in pussy.
I could see that. I could see Dave doing that. Yeah. If he wasn't married, yeah.
I wonder if who's the shirt off guy? I know.
Oh, the bear, the Russian bear.
Bert Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name. I watch him all the time. Literally, I watch all. I used to watch him all the time. It's been a while. Yeah. But Bert Kreischer, he's a wife guy. He's always talking about his wife.
Yeah.
But something tells me he's just out there slaying all the time. Like he's just like he's got dad bod. Yeah, he's got dad bod. Yeah. I think he's probably smashing. He's not even a cerebral guy. No. Like he's very like salt of the earth humor, and basic stuff.
One that I imagine turns the most pussy away is
Patrice O'Neal. Is Patrice O'Neal the guy you were just talking about dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, Patrice is dead.
He's dead for a hot minute. Theo Vaughn probably turns away the most amount of pussy.
Oh, is he a comedian though? The podcast guy?
I imagine he's like
heavy comedy.
Not tonight. not tonight, ladies. I gotta relax my throat. All right, it would get really dangerous.
Honestly,
I don't want
I
to do
think
that. Not right now.
I think every comedian turns down a lot because
Yeah.
comedy clubs are a place where, you know, when a woman's feeling kind of down, she goes to get a laugh and then she gets a little tingle and then she's like, "You're so good." And like, it's simple. It's math at that point.
You mean a little tingle in the bean?
I know comedians that are not high level comedians and they get the tingle from these women. And they're not high level. So I think it's literally like you either choose if you want to laugh or if you want to dance. And if you go to a local fucking rock show, you're probably going to fuck the drummer if you want to. If you're a moderately attractive woman and you're having a bad day, you're probably fucking the drummer.
I feel like it has less to do.
What you're saying.
You got to become a drummer. You got to become.
I feel like it less has to do with like the comedy or like how talented you are, and more about the charisma or like a level of confidence you uphold upon yourself. It's like you can be like the ugliest looking person, but if you're confident, that alone should get you far.
It's not even confident. If you're on that stage, there's going to be one person in the crowd that probably is going to want to talk to you after the show, and you can probably
on the stage. Just the nature of the hierarchy.
Exactly.
It's just people go to these things for a reason. You know, they need something in their life, and then if they get a hair and they feel like, I think this guy might,
I think I have a shot. I think I can shoot my shit right now.
They talk to him afterwards at the bar, and it's just an easy peasy.
Who's the white guy got canceled from Saturday Night Live, and he ended up doing like a show on
Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis. That guy.
He's funny. He didn't get canceled. I guess he did. I guess he did.
I think Shane Gillis gets the opposite of pussy, though. I think he's the one comedian. I think, he gets buddies. He's too busy drinking and laughing with guys at the bar.
I don't know if you've he does a podcast somewhere, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I wasn't on tour, so I just played 15 hours of Mountain Blade Bannerlord, and I was taking over castles, and I just told them, bring me more beers. I'm in this fucking chair until I fucking shit myself." He gets fucking brothers for sure.
That guy plays Jaffe, that fucking game.
Do you go to comedy nights? Like, I
know
there's a San Diego comedy club.
I don't either.
A friend in LA, and when she comes down to here, sometimes my ex and I will go see her. We went to college with her, but short of that, not all that often. I mean, I like comedy. I've always enjoyed it, but and the last we went and saw a comedian about a year and a half ago downtown in Gaslamp, but not on a regular basis.
One guy.
People are talking about Kill Tony right now. That's a huge comedy. Huge comedy.
We should read some super chats, Tech, and be grateful.
Here we go. We'll start from the bottom and work our way up. Pauly D, I'm gonna be that guy. Pokey Gaga for $2 says,
never be that guy.
Tony Hinchcliffe gets the most groups of peepees. True.
Who?
Tony Hinchcliffe. He's a guy who does Kill Tony. He's famously gay.
I thought you said Tony Clifton. Look him up, kids.
Red Cheese Metal says Grim is a Jack Doherty fan. Yeah, but only before he was 18.
That guy. Fuck that guy. Right. That guy needs to get his fucking face.
Dead Square for $10 says the world today needs Norm Macdonald, Bob Saget. Oh, I almost said Rodney Dangerfield and Sam Kinison back. I don't know who
Rodney Dangerfield was with me at a bar.
Yep.
And he tried to pick up the woman that would eventually become Kevin Nealon's wife. That's all true. He was creeping out on this woman.
You also went to high school with him.
I did not go to high school with him, but he was very funny, but he was kind of a creeper. But anyway, continue, please.
Dead Score, $5 says Dirty Work is one of the best movies on my list. True.
Never seen it. Need to see it. Hey, put it on the wheel. Oh, they get a $10. Whoever paid $10, put your movie on the wheel.
Oh, Dead Score. Yeah, put Dirty Work on the wheel for Dead Score. He'll like it. Pokey Gaga $2 says go 2 to 4. It'll help your show. Pauly D says Keemstar, the future main event is here.
Nothing will help this show. This show is dead, man.
But I like to be able to come hang out with you guys. I don't do it enough.
I love for you to come hang out with us. But the problem, I mean, the real problem with this show is it's terrible.
It's my hangout. It's my hangout. I come here to hang out now.
Joey Diaz, how did we forget?
Starting.
We forgot about Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz.
Come on, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Come on, Joe Rogan.
Last $2 by Abdul.
Comedian, though.
Abdul says, why was he so fixated on Batgirl's husband's junk? Well,
Billy, you mean?
Because it was right there center stage on all the videos. I mean, it was other than
It's hard to ignore.
Batgirl. Other than
It's hard to
Batgirl,
ignore.
that's the only other thing, and it stands out because Batgirl's a pretty girl. They're in all
She
those
is pretty-
videos.
But wait
That
a minute,
dick-
was
that
he
dick is
kissing
different.
her with his dick, or someone else was?
Well, I didn't. I heard there was videos like I didn't watch them all. I heard there was videos like that, but the one I saw was her on a toilet peeing, and she uploaded it to Pornhub.
Oh, I did my due diligence and watched all the videos. Yeah, I think it's the
I
husband.
can never watch videos of
Thank you,
people
Jack.
that I know.
No.
I couldn't do that. It's
Well, I
just-
didn't.
I would watch your
watch them.
sex
Thank you
tape,
for your
Jaffe.
sacrifice.
I would watch your
I didn't
sex
watch
tape.
them with great intent. I just heard about it, and I heard there was piss videos, and I found the toilet one. I was like, well, that's enough. That's funny. But his people say you brought her husband into it. Look, if he's not a public figure, he's a pubic figure. So I can talk about his dick. It was right there. Sorry.
Yeah, what would that? I wonder what that would be like to talk about someone's partner's sexual anatomy
Yeah.
and be.
I mean,
and get away with it. Huh.
I mean, if
What's that like?
What would that be
if-
like?
like it's like you talking about Andy Gibbs' dick. Why would you do that?
Yeah, what would that be like? I got an Andy Gibb bit in the chamber lined up, ready to go, and it may pop this week. We'll see.
People are talking about Red Ben and Tony Hinchcliffe in the chat. They actually used to work at the same studio that the billionaire that hired me and Keemstar. They worked there at Battle Cam back in the day. They were part of the show because the main booker of Battle Cam was one of the comedians from the comedy club. He was bringing in all these comedians at the time, and I got to meet Tony. The one night I went to the comedy store, Tony was doing a set, and he came down afterwards and introduced himself to me because we worked together on the TV network, and he'd seen me, and I've been following him ever since. This Kill Tony thing. It's become a huge public part of it's the huge it's comedy right now is all Joe Rogan and everything for better or worse, and it's interesting because he might not be the funniest guy, but he's like the epicenter of comedy right now. It's interesting.
You think it's him rather than Dave? Like Dave coming back, just like literally brought him back on the
Dave
map,
Chappelle?
and everyone sees him as like the pinnacle of comedy right now. Yeah, Dave Chappelle. Yeah.
Well, Dave Chappelle is always he is like the godfather of comedy, but for comedy as a scene, I think Kill Tony has made the nightclub vibe, the comedy
I'll
store
agree.
vibe.
I'll agree.
He's
Yep,
made it.
I agree.
He's made it like a public.
Is that the Netflix show where they bring comedians out to do bits and then they
just got on
judge them?
Netflix, yes. They
Yeah.
used to be just
Yeah.
YouTube. and
I've seen
now
that.
it's-
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, but it's on Netflix now. Yeah.
Yeah, they got a
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think the dick was
I
actually
lost my train of
weird
thought.
and tiny? Because I looked at the dick and it wasn't that weird or tiny.
Look,
Put it up in the
That's
thing so
saying
we can see
something.
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Here's
okay.
what we'll do.
I'm curious
Jamie,
too. I mean,
Jamie, could you pull up the penis?
pull up the penis. But how long has she been married? Is my question. Do we know?
I gotta take you guys off the main screen. We're gonna look at this together.
Only because it's like,
Oh my God.
I think a lot of asshole guy. Like I said, I say this is a guy that's gotten compliments.
If you're
on
actually pulling this up, I am walking away.
my
Yeah,
penis
I-
size.
Do not want to see a guy's dick right now.
All I will say to you
Forever,
is, I
for
think
that
a lot of
matter.
guys who fixate on penis size are probably they don't have anything else going for them. Because most girls I know in a long-term relationship, it's like if you can satisfy them, they don't really care. They just want to be satisfied, and
Never be satisfied. It's a Hamilton thing.
I'm
right?
just saying. Sometimes I think the most women. I mean, if it's so small it can't function.
I mean,
Then it's a problem.
I didn't get that deep into it, did I? I just said.
I don't know.
weird
I'm just
little-
thinking. I'm
weird-
just
weird
thinking
little-
about
weird
it.
little
You know.
dick.
Where is it? Did you put it up yet? I want to see this thing.
No.
I made some jokes about it. I called them what tiny.
I got a
Tim.
message immediately that said, "Don't do that."
Don't do what? You can look up whatever the fuck you
Yeah.
want.
I got a message that said, "Don't do that" immediately.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, well, I'm going to look it now. Now you know I'm going to look it up.
can't
I
even
want to see
find
this
it.
fucking thing. Well, what? Because it's so small?
no, because you suck at technology, old man. You're not gonna be able to.
I'll
find
just go
it.
back and watch one of Billy's
she-
videos where he outs him.
She
and tells me the name of.
She loves that guy. That's all that matters in the long run. But we're not talking
That is
about
right.
long here.
Well, you can say it's spoken like a man of experience. What I prefaced it by was I've gotten some very nice compliments on my penis from every sex worker I've ever been to.
Right.
And what I'm saying,
the small ones don't hurt.
KT Live at the Mothership is an experience everyone needs to have, says Pokey Gaga. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I know what $5 is, and I appreciate it, buddy. Oh, Kill Tony. I got you. Thank you, bud. They're in Austin, right? Pokey Gaga?
Yeah.
Andrea says he has an average penis size.
Yeah, it's probably like 4 to 6 inches between there.
So do you want me to be earnest here? You want me to be earnest
and excited
from the movies? Saves Christmas.
Yes, I'm going to save Christmas if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
It's only jarringly small in comparison to other pornography penises, right?
Oh, well, okay.
I'm sure if it's just the average man's penis, of course. But this is a world of superheroes over there on Pornhub. That's where the commentary comes from.
Was it erect?
Yeah,
as much as it could be.
Okay, so you were seeing it in its full glory. It wasn't like it was,
Yeah.
What is it, Grim? Grim, what is it about sex talk, Grim, that really bothers you so much?
Why? Why is it? It's every show. It's every fucking show we talk about sex. I swear to God, it's relentless with you two. You guys. It's like, keep that shit to yourself. Is essentially what I'm getting at. All right? I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know what you're into, Jaffe. All right, you're 50-year-old across the United States. That I don't need to know what the fuck you're into, motherfucker. Stick up with you, Tech. I don't give a shit what Billy wants to stick up his ass.
I'm sending you a dick pic right now.
Or what Jaffe wants to put in his mouth.
I'm violently sending you a dick pic.
I would 100% go to a swingers club with Jaffe.
Oh yeah, listen.
Jaffe, I got news. Hold on, Jaffe. This is very important. Very important.
Of all four of us,
Jaffe. This is very
Jesus.
Very important. The neighbors that moved in down the way confirmed swingers.
Really?
Confirmed.
Are they ladies?
Confirmed swing. It's
one of them, hopefully.
It's 2 ladies. One's like end of her college career, and the other one's like 30 maybe, and it's one guy.
Are they hot?
The one who's like already done college, like 30, she's hot. She's like 5
now, that
foot
doesn't mean
10,
it
5'11".
Mean...
She's like Russian and Japanese or some shit. She looks like a Siberian husky as a person, because you want to fuck dogs apparently from this episode. And
dude, Jaffe, you should show up at the doorstep.
They were talking about it outside, and they had the pineapple fucking like things on their fucking like.
Yeah, you should bring a pineapple upside down cake to their door, Jaffe.
They are swingers.
They have a welcome mat with upside down pineapples, and when they opened their door, they had like upside down pineapple furniture shit, like a lamp. That was just like
go housewarming them with a pineapple upside down cake and see if you don't get freaky.
Well, what's weird about that though is just because they're swingers don't mean they still have standards. They're not going to fuck.
Promise they'll fuck you. Say, bring them a pineapple upside down cake and a signed copy of God of War.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's all they need.
Grim, listen, nothing gets the chicks moister with their vaginal fluids than a copy of God of War.
Tell them you're the God of warmth.
Fuck God of War. Bring a flash drive of the Xylee squirt game and say, I make sex games.
No,
sex games.
No, this is not how you pull.
We can make a sex game.
This is not how you pull. Jaffe knows. Jaffe's a charming man.
I'm a very charming man. But
what if they just love pineapples, Tech? Fuck
$20 to put a porno on the wheel, and if it hits, we'll watch it, and Grim will have to watch it with us.
True.
Yeah, but that pornos cost $20. Normal movies are $10.
It has to be the one where the stepmom's like, "I'm helping you with your photography assignment," and it's that old blonde bitch with the fucking like the blue lingerie. Who knows what I'm talking about?
I don't know, but
Pokey Gaga.
Not Keem. What's his name? Grimm's porn movie it's like we should get one that's like set on the plane during 9/11, and it's like they know they're going to crash, so it's like let's have an orgy because it's like terrorist.
Do they have one of those?
Well, for Grimm, isn't he like a terrorist? Isn't that the idea?
Yeah. Grim unironically has favorited on his internet like little search bar.
Make 9/11 porn. It's been enough time. Enough time has passed.
It's gonna be a gay porn. It's like my tower and your tower, like right here, and the third one comes in and fucks it up.
Is that a distasteful reimagining? Like, let's just say that the it's inevitable doom. The terrorists are taking over the cockpit. There's no way out. But you're in the back now, and there's nothing else to do.
But fuck.
Is that?
Because it's like we're going to
inappropriate. Is that inappropriate?
Yeah, you think the plane crashed in the field in Pennsylvania because they took it down?
Jeffy, look at the wheel.
No, it's because they're like, fuck it, let's all just fuck the shit out of each other.
Look at the wheel.
I'm looking at the wheel.
There's a reflection, and you can see that on Grimm's second monitor. He's watching porn.
Oh, is he masturbating? What's moving back and forth, back and forth?
It's actually text. It's the commie cow.
No, it's a lady getting fucked.
It's the commie cow behind you, Tech. Let's have honesty here.
Thank you so much for that very, very, very generous gifted memberships. Pokey Gaga sends 5 LolCow gift memberships to Crypt, and we very much appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Gwim.
Man, women will fuck a carny like a goddamn, skillet.
There's a reason they go town to town.
$10. That's all you need, baby. $10.
$20 for a
head to the wheel. Well, get your movie here. Get your movie, and then it just spins. Look at it go. It spins, ladies and gentlemen.
How much money do we?
Beautiful. Let's not talk about sex anymore. Let's talk about fucking movies, retards.
How many more do we have to fill the wheel, Grim? How many more movies?
Fucking tired of this shit.
Oh, he's not listening.
Why?
Hey, how many? 2 things. Number 1 is I like your hat from One Piece, nerd. Number 2,
I think it's 10.
Thank you.
How many more movies do we have to fill to spin the wheel?
I think it's 10.
We have 8. 8 more.
8 more movies, boys. And if that's for one movie on the weekend. If we get 2 movies, the weekend's just beginning. We could have a film festival in the goddamn Discord. You don't know.
We can have a film festival.
Yeah, $20 with the Pornhub video title, and we'll put that on there as well.
Corn for Grim was Destiny on an X a couple of months ago. Corn for Grim.
Porn for
What's
Grim.
that mean?
Porn for Grim was Destiny.
They're talking about porn, baby.
Porn for Grim was. Oh, I see. Yeah, Grim. We said we're going to spend $20. If somebody spends $20, they can put a porn on the wheel.
I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, and my suffering.
That's fine. We don't.
Yay!
How many costumes does Bro own? No, these are just the other jobs he's tried out besides the LCU. He keeps the uniforms.
Remember, he got fired. He had it.
Yeah.
I had to pick up being at a carny. It was fun. And then I fucked so many clowns.
Right, that's right.
I was down the clown, if you will.
But did you fuck them in a car? And were they all in it at once?
All in the same car. I don't know how we fit 40 people. Yeah.
You're pulling the cum bags out, and they just keep coming out.
Like that, the big
balloon animals.
It's a dick.
Can we stop donating? What's going on here? Why are we slowing down?
Let's get a 10. Let's get a 10 in here for a movie, boys.
Let's get a 10 here. We only got 8 more spots.
He got fired. This is what the ladies ask him to wear when he's fucking them. He's like,
like more like Mario. Yeah.
Well, he tries to piss into their clit, and then the toy like fucking horse racer goes up faster and faster, or the balloon pops. You know what I'm talking about? The squirting game.
This fucking. Here we go.
Is that your dick, Grim?
No! Shut the fuck up, Jaffe! Shut the fuck up!
You got a little hook at the end too.
A lot of people measure or grade dicks on the length, but I think that would be graded on the curve.
Oh
yeah, you can take a woman. It's like, I want to take you home, and you just grab her with your cock and pull her off like vaudeville stage.
There goes my Coney Island girl.
Fuck, that was a good joke.
Does your dick hang low? You goddamn right, amazing, Maisie. So look at this. Pokey got $10. Birdemic. Terror.
We got 10 here.
Oh, that's a terrible film. I've seen it. Yeah, Pokey Gaga, thank you so much. We got a new one.
I'm adding it on.
Birdemic, Shock, and Terror, which I think is the first one, because there's been like 3 of them. And they're miserable films.
Jeffy, can I try
shit watching that?
Would you want to become an intern on LolCow Gold?
No.
Fuck.
Why would I want to do that?
It's the intern show.
What's in it for me?
Jaffe already gets unpaid here.
I'll say this: there's no money, but there's glory.
I seriously doubt that. Here's what I want. I'd do it. No, I wouldn't do it. But what I was going to say is, why are we on this terrible B circuit? What the fuck? Shouldn't we just kill all the B circuit shows? This is ridiculous. The B circuit is it's a wasteland.
I mean,
yeah. Who needs money, right?
You guys should be on the A circuit. Like,
Of course we should.
But I think Reapers is making it to the A circuit tomorrow, and they were doing great on the B circuit too. I don't think the B circuit is a bad thing anymore. I think that
what's our lead-in, Tech? What do we get from our lead-in?
We got 13 viewers this morning from our lead-in.
And this is the second show, which means if you're here, and thank you for being here, you're either here because you like it or you're here because Billy's here and you won't be here tomorrow. We understand. So
being a part of the community is better than the redirect, in my opinion. Like the fans that are here that watch and follow around.
Oh, I love these fans. Yeah.
I'll
Except
actually
one
agree
of
with them
them.
on that one.
Listen to this.
That's the reason why I came back. It's either two things: one, the money, and two, the fans. I like chatting with people who who like my skits and stuff like that. So it's nice.
Graham, if you ever wanted to come up on gold,
Nightmare. It's okay for other people to steal the meth head guy, but you can. Okay,
that makes perfect sense, retard.
Well, it's
great idea.
Grim and Nightmare were so close, and now like I'm up there with Nightmare, and it might be interesting if you jumped in and said something some night. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to tell you a secret, Billy. I don't give a shit either way. I don't give a fuck where Grim goes.
No, I don't want to take him from you. I actually like Grim on this show, but it's just the history he has with Nightmare. It might be interesting to have a stop.
Yeah, Nightmare's great. Nightmare's great. But Pauly D says, Jaffe, tell me how much you hate ICE. I fucking despise ICE. I don't, and I despise Kristi Noem, and I despise Donald Trump. Do I think there needs to be immigration reform? Yes. Do I think we need to do something about people who are here illegally, especially the ones that are being quite damaging in a variety of ways? Absolutely. Do I think there is a kind American way to do it that is tied into what is supposed to be, which it isn't, but a Christian country, and we are shitting all over that and losing all kinds of goodwill at home and abroad? Yes, and it's a disaster, and ICE is an absolute joke, and I can't wait for a lot of these fucking Nazis to stand trial.
I don't know the depths of what ICE is doing, but from everything,
well, they just shot a guy in the back 8 times this weekend.
Shot him. Said he had a gun on him. And he was brandishing. Got shot without the gun. That was nice.
This is not a good thing for our country. I don't see it being good.
Correct.
And what I really hope happens, Billy the Fridge, is that the left, of which I include myself in, can resist the desire to get violent until the elections, because Trump is just waiting for somebody to go to one of these things with a gun and shoot somebody so he can go, not that he has the right to cancel elections or the power to cancel elections, but good and well, the last thing that man wants is the midterms, because the midterms come through and his party gets trounced and all the Epstein stuff happens and he probably gets impeached and thrown out on his ass, as he should. So we'll see what happens.
I have unfortunate news for everybody. We have to redirect to LolCow Reapers, where they're going to do everything that Tommy C did, but with Josh, who sits there. So, yeah! Hey!
Thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you.
Check out LolCow Reapers. Their title is Cafe versus Rewind again.
Thank you, Dead Score.
Pissgate's a thing. Is Boogie really sorry? Why is Billy fat? Well, check out Reapers. They'll answer all your questions there. I for some reason.
Go tell the old dusty twat I said hi.
Yeah. Put DTs in the finger emoji so she knows. Dusty twat finger touch. All right,
now, Jaffe. All right, good night.
Wait, go ahead. You fuck him. Fuck Reapers. Go ahead and get your point out. Say it publicly.
No, I was going to remind him to get back at Keemstar if he can do the different time slot. I was
oh shit, right?
Thing.
Yeah. Tech, you and I will talk. Let's talk about schedule.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Bye, you guys. Thank you, mate.
Poor
Have
Grim.
a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.
Grim's getting deported? What?